Welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinks, what you got there?
So this is.
Why would you? No, that was an accident. That was an accident. Oh my god! That's a total accident.
What was that?
That's hilarious. We didn't even drink yet, no, already.
Well, that's our soundboard.
No, I'm
y'all.
sorry, man. That's the soundboard.
First off, that was the best accident.
Yes, whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. Today, we are your hosts, Algie 857, the 23rd Stallion,
Stikz.
Turbo 857.
And your boy Big Chuck, what up?
And special guest we have on the podcast tonight is a fellow YouTuber who also hosts his very own podcast. In addition, he's a meticulous game collector, especially when it comes to the Gamecube, and his passion for gaming has even influenced his very own mother to get her own YouTube channel. Please welcome, for the very first time, the eternal rival of the three little retro pigs. Matt, the Retro Wolf!
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Wow.
Oh yes.
I don't think
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think anybody can top that intro, dude. That was the best intro I think I've ever heard in my life.
Listen, he missed his calling as a ring announcer.
Damn.
Yo, the Buffer brothers better watch out. Just saying. Turbo's coming up in the world.
Seriously, man, 10,000.
Yeah,
10
man.
grand an intro.
10 grand in intro.
10 grand an intro.
Yo, listen, know your worth and put tax on it, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude.
20.
Everybody out there in the chat, what's good? Let me know what you guys are drinking. Welcome aboard. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah.
Speaking of drinks, what you got there?
So this is.
Why would you? No, that was an accident. That was an accident. That's a total accident. What was that?
That's hilarious.
We didn't even drink yet, no, already?
Well, that's our soundboard.
No, I'm
y'all.
sorry, man. That's the soundboard.
First off, that was the best accident. But no, I'm drinking the PB and Jams from Abita. This is a peanut butter and jelly beer. Comes in at 8% alcohol by volume, and it is fucking amazing. So
8%.
8% though.
That
sounds
pretty stout.
delicious.
It's pretty stout.
That's death to
That sounds
me.
good.
I gotta get
Oh,
that.
good.
We gotta find out how to get that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
He had me at 8%, man.
I like that strong beer.
He had me at
J.
PB&J.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know.
Yeah, dude, it tastes just like you're drinking a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that might sound nasty, but I promise it's amazing.
I'm gonna try and
I
put a
trust
peanut
you.
butter and jelly in my water today.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Oh,
Please
boy.
don't. Jeez.
Just to get used to it.
No,
Put it in the
No.
blender.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, throw it in a
Don't they
little
do
bit
that?
of
They do
ice,
put peanut butter and jelly
some
in
bacon.
Ice
blender.
Nah, they put like peanut butter and banana in a smoothie.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, with
That's
like
easy,
protein
yeah.
and stuff. It's,
Yeah.
it's actually delicious.
Yep.
So our main topic we're going to now. We're hanging out with Retro Wolf.
That was good, y'all. That was good.
There was some harmonization.
There was, right? A little bit.
We tried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the alcohol, man.
See, and y'all said I can't sing.
It's too funny.
Oh, Modgel's in the chat. What's up, man?
My juice hell.
How'd you so?
What up? Oh yeah.
All right. So who wants to kick off some questions for Retro Wolf here?
I got one. Now, Wolf, what was the obsession about collecting GameCube first? Why was that the first console that you wanted to collect the whole thing for?
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Damn, I'm out of here.
Before you even get into that question, tell us about your game collecting and what got you into collecting to begin with.
Okay.
And then you can go into
It's
that.
fair enough.
Okay. So, all right. So here's the beautiful thing. Those two questions, same
There you
answer,
go.
right?
Awesome.
All right. So here we go. So, all right. So for the GameCube, let me start with that. Okay. So, I grew up with the NES. That's really the first console I ever played. Okay. Played the NES, played the shit out of Super Nintendo, played the shit out of Sega Genesis, right? Nintendo 64, all that good stuff. But it wasn't until the GameCube that I really kind of started to consider myself a gamer. When I got the GameCube for Christmas, I got the GameCube with Luigi's Mansion, and I'll never forget that day because it fucking blew me away, dude. Okay, look, imagine going imagine going from the Nintendo 64 to the GameCube and seeing Luigi's Mansion on the screen.
Yeah.
The
That's a big deal.
graphics at that time, oh dude, it was mind blowing. So that was really the start of my love for the GameCube, and that's when I kind of really started to consider myself a serious gamer. And at that time, I also, it was a few years later, I got my first job. Started my first job when I was 14 years old at a restaurant called Steak and Shake. Do they have Steak and Shakes in New York?
Steak and
Steak and
Shake.
Shake.
Yeah,
I've never been to
heard
Steak
of
and
it.
Shake.
They're in the South. I've been to
Yeah.
There's one in Florida. I've been down in Florida and I went to Steak and Shake.
I don't think they made it to New
restaurant.
York yet.
Yo,
No, they're not up here. No.
That is a great combo.
That shit just made me
Steaks.
hungry. I ain't
was
gonna
like,
lie.
steaks
No, I
and
ain't gonna lie.
shakes?
That shit
I'd
made me
love
hungry.
to have them at the
My
same
family always
Yeah.
stop whenever we go down to Florida on our family trips. We always stop at Steak and Shake for dinner.
Hell yeah.
So that's like our tradition.
Shaking
But
baby.
Yeah.
No, it's good, man. It's good stuff.
Yeah. For anybody that doesn't know what Steak and Shake is, it's basically like a restaurant that kind of mimics like a 50s style restaurant, right? And you can buy steak burgers and milkshakes. So it's not steaks, but it's steak burgers, and they're pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, so it was around that time. I got a job for the first time. I was making money, and I was like, hell yeah, I can actually buy my own games now. And that was around the same time that I had a GameCube. So I kind of went crazy, spending probably a little bit too much money on GameCube games. And I had around 60 GameCube games when it was all said and done. And then like a lot of us do, not everybody, like a lot of us do when we're younger, we fucking sell our games, right? We get rid of our games when we're younger, and we end up regretting it. So that's what happened with me. I ended up getting rid of my entire GameCube collection because I wanted an Xbox 360, right?
Good choice.
Good console.
Yeah.
though,
Great console.
And I don't regret it. Yeah, for real. So, years later, and I wasn't really collecting games at that time. I was just playing games, right? So years later, fast forward to 2016. My nephew, who is also my partner on the YouTube channel, he edits most of the videos. Actually, these days, he's going to be editing all the videos. He's a much more talented editor than I am, so shout out to him.
Okay.
But my nephew, I had expressed interest in him that I wanted to get back into collecting again. And I said to him that I kind of wanted to get a GameCube and rebuild the games that I had when I was younger for the GameCube. And he was like, hell, man, I've got a GameCube. I'll give it to you.
Oh, hey, there you go.
That's family.
There you go.
Right, man.
That's
Yeah.
family.
That's
Yeah, that's
right
family.
there.
Yeah,
Good.
Hell yeah.
exactly, man.
That's awesome.
So I was like, fuck yeah. So I went over there one day. He gave me a GameCube, and I went to my local game store, which is this little retro game store in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. No joke. This town is called Dunlap, Tennessee. Tell me that isn't the most freaking country name
Dunlap.
for a town.
Don't they make sports equipment called Dunlap?
Maybe.
Dunlop.
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 That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Dunlap. That's funny shit.
And dude, this town is like, man, it's just, there's so many rednecks and hillbillies. But in the middle of this town is the most badass retro game store I've ever been
dope.
to.
That's dope.
Best prices.
We can never
man.
visit there.
And because of you, they're still in business. Because of you, they're still thriving to this day.
Oh, man.
No, you got, y'all would be fine. But, it's the most, dude, like this game store, such a badass game store. So I went down there after I got the GameCube, and I bought every fucking GameCube game they had that I had when I was younger.
Wow.
And that was the start of my game collecting obsession. And that was the start of me, that was when I kind of decided I want to get a complete GameCube collection.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of sparked, that was the spark that lit the fire for that.
Interesting.
Yo, GameCube is one of those sleeper systems, though. To me, I consider
Yes.
GameCube like the Sega Saturn. They're sleeper systems, but they had a lot of dope fucking games on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Resident Evil remake.
No, I compare it.
Yeah.
I also
That was
compare it
first.
to the Dreamcast as well. That's
Sleeper.
That's another system that just died early.
Same
and
era.
but it had a lot of
Yeah.
great gems.
It was funny is the GameCube didn't exist to me. I had an Xbox and I had a PS2, and like it didn't, like all those games came to my system already, and then the ones that stayed on there, like Resident Evil 4 and the Capcom, 4 games they had for them,
Right.
weren't
Yep.
that. Well, Resident Evil was great, but the other games weren't. So I was like, all right, I don't have to ever buy this thing because I don't have one little disc. I never owned one, so I think my roommate might have had it. So I just like, I'm not touching this.
Path of Radiance did it for me.
But those games, I didn't.
That made the entire system worth it for me. Was Path of Radiance.
I think it was Smash
yeah.
that forced me to buy a GameCube.
I couldn't tell you one game that.
I never had a
great
game.
reason.
Melee, yeah. Smash
Melee was incredible.
Smash Melee was the
Melee
best.
was dope. Melee was dope.
Yeah, Melee was very, very good.
I just recently bought a GameCube from your coworker,
Oh yeah.
and he also gave me for $50. He gave me
Tons of shit.
it was a GameCube with 4 controllers.
You got like 8 controllers.
Well, let me finish. Yeah. It was 4 GameCube controllers, a PS3 Super Slim, and 2 controllers with that,
Jesus Christ,
and a bunch of games. I'm like, for $50.
Damn.
that's ridiculous.
That's a steal.
Dude. I was like, I
Damn.
didn't.
You know damn well they're like, just take it, just please. I need this out of my house.
Dude,
My
they
wife's
didn't
gonna
want it.
kill me.
You
They didn't want it,
literally- No, that was the case.
His wife was like, "Yo, I'm gonna divorce you if you don't get this shit up out of here."
Nah, he
No,
didn't
but
say
I was
that,
like,
he just wanted to go.
And
That's a hell of a deal.
I was like, wow, I wasn't expecting the PS3 at all. I already
I
have
didn't know.
It
When
was
he
a
said-
throw-in.
It was
I
sucks.
thought it was the GameCube, and that was it. For 50
what you
bucks. I was
told
like,
me
yeah,
it
what?
was.
And he said, nah, is this all this? I was like,
Dude,
better buy that. Dude.
bro,
Just take it. Just take it. Just
Bro,
take it.
I
Just
was
I
take
was
it.
about to
shocked.
do it like, yo, I don't
You know what
care.
really
Yo,
sucks
So
though?
now the next time we have people over to play us 4-on-4 Smash, we got mad GameCube controllers.
Hey,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
And we have
And
the-
I and
we have
I
both
and I
games.
broke 2. So I gotta fix those.
And just think, one freaking controller on the Switch is more than that whole freaking that lot.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's
No,
ridiculous.
An Xbox game is more expensive than Xbox PS4 game. More expensive than what you paid for all that.
That's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
That's insane.
Well, that was back in the
crazy.
days when you can go to a yard sale and
Hey.
be like, yo, let me get that.
Sometimes it pays the wait.
Yep.
Sometimes it pays the wait.
I don't know.
Yeah,
If,
you
I don't know
would
if it's
never
like that
expect
now.
something
though.
like that. No, not for the most part. It's not.
I don't think it's like that now, man.
I
because
mean, you
of
still have
eBay
some
and-
people like him who's like, I just don't want it. But
that's a
you
diamond in the
far
rough.
between. But you used to find that all the time.
That's a diamond in the rough now.
You used to
man.
see a table full of shit for like $2.
Yep.
Let me get that for $2.
The cartridges. You talking about the
Yeah,
cartridges?
yeah.
No,
That's far and few between. Right now.
Like if you sold all your old ass toys, like
no.
back in the day, it would have been like, yo, you get this whole set. $10.
Yeah, for like 12,
$10,
something like something like that.
That's it. But since you're the collector here, because obviously, I wish I kept all my games. I wish that every game that I played and owned, I wish I still owned. But I mean, obviously, we don't have the space. That's the main thing when it comes to collecting. Do you have the space to put all
Yeah,
that stuff?
space.
But I regret selling like collections, like my PS2 collection. I was like, here, take the system, all of it, and it's like a lot of shit. But like as a collector and buying and trying to complete sets of things, do you find it more difficult now that, or easier since it's, so you can find it, you can search for it online, you see it on eBay. I mean, obviously the prices are probably going to be higher, but do you find that maybe getting that one title you might need and you're just going to splurge on it and get it out the way? Or do you want like to hunt and see if you can actually find it out and about still?
Yeah, so I kind of do a combination of both methods, right? So, so look, most of my game collection, I actually purchased without spending any of my actual money. Okay, because I have hustled, dude. I have busted my ass. So what I do is I look for game lots. I look for people that are selling giant ass boxes of games or in their entire collection for well below retail value.
Oh yeah.
And I have had some really good luck with a couple of people that have sold. I've had 2 people that have sold me their entire game collection for less than, let's see, one of them was less than $1 per item. It was less than $1 per item. And dude, there was some freaking like DuckTales 2. I got DuckTales 2 on the NES for less than $1.
Whoa.
So that's the kind of stuff I look for. Right. So I've had 2 people sell me their entire game collection for just well below retail value. And here's the thing. It's not like they were collectors. Like one guy, he owned a freaking retail retro game store. So he knew what the stuff was worth, but he had to get rid of it. He had to make room. So he made me a hell of a deal. So I mean, that's what I do. I look for game lots if I can find them. I buy the game lots. I keep what I want put it in my collection. The rest that I don't want, duplicates or games that I don't want, I turn around and I sell them. But I don't, when I sell games, I try to make the prices fair.
Gotcha.
Like, I try to find the best comparable eBay price I can find, and I try to beat that by quite a bit. You know what I'm
More
saying?
than $1.
So I try to get yeah. But basically the games that I don't want, the games that I don't need, I sell them. I take that money, I put it back into the collection, and it's a lot of work, dude. It is a lot of work. But yeah, I mean, if you're willing to be patient, put in the work, put in the time, you can really build a collection like this without spending any of your actual own money. But with that being said, to answer your question, there are still moments where I will go on eBay and I'll splurge. Like, I mean, look, I didn't complete my GameCube collection without going on eBay and buying a few games, right?
Yeah.
Some of the heavy hitters I had to buy on eBay because I just couldn't find the damn games.
There's a lot of those.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I'm going through that now.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Now imagine if that wasn't
But
a
yeah,
possibility and you had to go jump and find it in a freaking flea market.
The only place that I can find. All right, I'm trying to collect every North American Tetris game for every console, and that was released in North America, and I'm 5 games away. And the
Nice.
5 out of the 5 games, obviously the most expensive one is for the Virtual Boy. It's 3D Tetris.
It's not worth it.
It's 3D Tetris. I want to complete that collection because Tetris is one of those games that's like, I love the game, and I want to get it for every system. I want to have that complete collection. But holy crap, man! I'm not like, I can't find it anywhere. First of all, it's impossible to find.
Wow. I wonder if anyone's
I can't
ever
even
got
find it on eBay. Like it's that tough. Like
Really?
the one listing that I did see was like $1,500. So I was like, oh my god.
Fuck you.
I was like, oh my
Fuck
god.
you.
No, I can't do it.
Kiss
I
my
can't do it.
ass.
I almost wanted to buy that
Yeah.
Street Fighter that they made for the that was unofficially made for the Virtual Boy. Almost. I did a search.
How
for
much
it.
was it?
Street
One
Fighter.
popped up. I think it was like $450 or something.
Chill. Fuck out.
But that's like one of 10 copies ever made or some shit
Exactly.
like that.
No,
and I was like, it's
it's
up
just-
here? And I was like, nah, I love Street Fighter, but
Yeah.
I'm not buying a Virtual Boy to play this. And I'm not a collector like that. If I was, though, I would have been like, this is very rare. So it's possible. But I looked at it. I did look at it, and I was like, nah, I don't make money like that. My credit card does, though, but nah.
see,
Tetris Plus is
see,
another
that's
one
the
too,
thing.
man.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, man. Nowadays, because of how expensive some of these retro games are, it's damn unless you're rich, it's damn near impossible to build a game collection unless you buy and sell games or other things, right? I mean, it's really, really, really hard. There's no, dude, look, I don't make enough money to buy all this shit with my paycheck. I just don't. My wife would divorce me. So I had to find another way, a legal way.
Yeah, man.
Seriously.
Wait,
Oh my
first of
gosh.
all, before we get into another question, I don't like all this Noid talk in the chat.
Listen,
I don't like that. The
told him.
Noid is a pedo. Okay, we went over this before. Noid is a pedo, and we don't need to be talking about him. All right.
That was never the case.
All right.
Pizza.
All right.
It was never the
He
case.
is, man, I'm telling you.
Are they talking about?
The Noid.
Are they talking about EDP? They're not talking about EDP, are they?
No, the Noid.
The Noid, the pizza.
From Domino's
Oh,
Pizza.
the
There's
Noid.
a new
Okay,
commercial.
okay, yeah.
And Emerald is always telling me to play Noid 2. And I
the
told
NES?
her I will play it. I downloaded it. It's ready. It's on my computer.
You gonna play it?
But the fact that I saw the commercial that popped out last week, I was like, this motherfucker.
He's
is
still
back.
around. He's still
The
around
Noid
somehow.
is back.
Why is he around?
The Noid is back.
Did we beat that one? The first one?
No, it's impossible.
Who is we?
I played
I
that.
remember. I remember.
No, I
playing
rented it.
I didn't
House.
play
You
that.
watched-
That's
You watched
sweet.
me in agony playing that.
I
Music was
would.
fun.
I would never.
But yeah, I saw Emerald. I saw. And shout out to Charlie Mack in the chat.
Charlie Mack. Hey.
Charlie Mack.
Mack
What's
in
good,
the
man?
chat.
Charlie Big Mac.
Charlie Mack. No.
And thanks for that super chat, Majesta.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know the question I'm gonna ask.
No.
What's that?
I always got to ask this question all the time because I
know
want to
you-
see where people, what was the game that did it? What is your favorite game all time? You're on an island. You can only play one game. I know you're all going to say, oh, no, electricity. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying if you could play one game on an island,
You have a solar powered. fine.
A solar powered hut.
What is the game?
The coconut.
What is your go-to that you could play anytime, never get bored of?
Damn, dude, you ask a hard question.
Oh yeah,
I know
gotta
it
go
is.
hard. Man.
Yeah, that's what I do. Pause.
Man. Okay, so damn, dude.
I see
Damn.
the sweat beads.
Yeah, man.
Not
So-
one.
Oh, sorry.
So I was about to say Zelda Breath of the Wild. I was real
That's what I
close
was
to
saying.
saying.
Wow.
I was real close to saying Breath
Close
of
to
the Wild,
saying it.
but I'm gonna have to say Resident Evil 4.
Oh,
Gonna have to
I
say
respect
Resident
it.
Evil 4.
originally.
Oh, he,
on the GameCube.
he dropped some two good titles right
respect
there.
it.
Okay.
No, that's
So I got
hey, look.
a
Yeah.
question about that then.
Oh.
Are you excited about Resident Evil 4 VR?
Dude, fuck. Because look, I've got an Oculus Quest 2, and I love it. I love VR, man. I'm finally getting to the point to where I'm able to get over kind of the motion sickness aspect of it. It's like the more you play it, if you have motion sickness, the more you play it, your brain, I think, starts to kind of adjust to it. I'm no fucking scientist. I'm not a neurologist. So I don't know. I'm just going by experience. But dude, yeah, Resident Evil 4 VR looks badass. And look, Resident Evil 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. Okay. And I never thought that I would have a brand new way to experience Resident Evil 4. And I'm going to get that later this year, unless it gets delayed.
Okay.
So I'm pretty damn excited for that.
That sounds awesome.
Is that the remake they were talking about, or is that
No.
something separate?
They said that it's
That's
separate.
separate.
They
Really?
said there's actually another
But-
4 coming.
I did have a question. Since you are a Resident Evil 4 fan, what do you think about the Resident Evil 7 and the new Resident Evil Village, whatever, 8?
Not Village.
Or all right, fine. Village.
8
Village.
age. 8 age.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel about those games? Because
Yeah. So look, I'll be honest. I haven't fully played through Resident Evil 7. I started it. I played through like maybe the first hour or two. And dude, I'm a pussy when it comes to horror games. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
no, of course,
But it's
of course, you'd say that, yeah.
But look, I am gonna play Resident Evil 7. I'm gonna beat it because I don't want to play Resident Evil 8 without playing Resident Evil 7. And let me tell you why I want to play Resident Evil 8. The reason why I want to play Resident Evil 8 is because I'm getting some strong Resident Evil 4 vibes from Resident
That's
Evil
what
8.
people saying.
A lot of people said that.
A lot of people are saying that it's 4, but first person.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
And they still didn't announce VR for 8 though. What's up with that?
With werewolves and
Yeah,
shit, man?
right.
Not really?
Do you prefer your Resident Evil first person or third person?
It's hard for me to answer that because I haven't fully played through Resident Evil 7. So that's not. I mean, so right now I would say I prefer
Right.
third person.
Okay.
But when I play through Resident Evil 7 and play through Resident Evil 8, maybe my mind will change. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna say
You're
third
not
person.
opposed to playing it through first person and okay.
Nah.
All right.
Well, you played both.
He's flexible.
I
What
play
do you prefer after playing both?
Honestly, I prefer third person. I like
Yep.
first person as an optional way to experience Resident Evil. I thought it was cool. I thought Resident Evil 7 was really cool. Play it from beginning to end, and I liked it a lot. Especially in VR.
Yeah.
But I wish you could toggle between third person and first person.
I don't see why they couldn't.
Yes.
I don't see why they didn't.
I
do it.
agree.
Skyrim did it.
Badly. But
Yep.
so I see probably maybe that's why they didn't do it.
Did any of you guys honestly play Skyrim in third person? I mean, let's be honest.
The whole game. The whole time.
You played the whole game in third
played the
person?
whole game in
Really?
third
I tried.
And Oblivion. I played Oblivion in third
Oblivion,
person.
I stopped playing.
Oblivion was broken
I
in third
stopped.
person.
I stopped
Oblivion
playing.
was worse in third person than Skyrim, but I did it. I
You
played
floated everywhere.
I thought, yo, dude,
It's like
your legs are just going like this. to the side.
Your top of your body's not moving, but the
I
legs
wish it was good. I wish the third person was good in that.
No, I liked it. I like Skyrim chopping
I
off people's
can't.
heads. It was great.
I can't.
Now, to me personally, I think like the Resident Evil franchise is like they're just trying to bank off of the Outlast and the.
They are banking.
Yeah.
Well,
They're
they're
making
just trying to
some
bank
dough.
off of the Outlast is an indie game.
Yeah.
And they're trying to bank off of that, like the success from that, and also with PT and all that. And they're like, oh wait, there's a market here. Let's try to switch. Which listen, I can't hate them for trying something different, but
Yep.
to me personally, I don't think it's Resident Evil. It doesn't feel like Resident
Yeah.
Evil to me.
Listen, you could think.
And I played the
could,
demo. I played the demo of 7. I played, and I'm like, it doesn't. It feels like a
side story.
Yeah, it feels like it was another game. Like it was probably another developer
With a
for
Resident
some
Evil
other,
label on it.
right? And then Capcom was like, "Yo, we're gonna buy this game. We're gonna fund this for you, and we're gonna throw the Resident Evil name on it."
you could thank that and Monster Hunter to get for where Capcom is right now. And that's the two titles they've been banking on is Resident Evil and Monster Hunter.
Yeah, the money is
And Street Fighter to a lesser extent, but
They like that money.
Listen,
without
money,
those, Capcom
money,
will be where Konami is. Right
money. Yeah, well,
Konami's like, we
No,
got all these.
what are you talking about?
we got all
Konami
these
makes-
IPs.
Konami be like, it's time to do it.
yeah, Konami makes a lot
No, they
of money.
make. I'm saying they wouldn't be making it from games though.
No, well, they make it. They make a lot
Capcom would
of
be
money.
making Monster Hunter the movie. No, they wouldn't. And Resident Evil the movie. Why do they still make movies? Why does Capcom still make movies?
I don't know.
Another meaning make
It
money.
needs to stop.
It still makes money.
Does it make? Yeah, I
It
guess
still
Resident
makes
Evil.
money.
Resident Evil did make the money. I
It
guess.
still makes money.
All those movies. Though.
Overseas, you can't think domestically. You have to think.
I still got to
overseas.
check out Monster Hunter. Though. I didn't. Watch
Don't do it.
You saw it?
No, got like a
How
3.
was I gonna watch it?
Dude.
Why would I put myself through that?
I don't know.
I read reviews. I'm like,
That shit got like a 3, a 2.
Speaking of gaming movies, did you see Mortal Kombat, the new one?
oh,
I did.
Oh.
I did. And I'll be honest, I like the original better.
Original has nostalgia. Like
It does.
It's nostalgia. It's probably
It
nostalgia.
is campy, but
Right.
it's great.
yeah.
Yeah, but I did enjoy the new movie.
Yeah.
How
too.
I
I did
enjoyed
enjoy
it. How
I did
cool.
too.
I haven't seen it.
I
mean,
saw
obviously, I
I
still
saw
love
it last night. Actually,
Yeah?
I
Oh,
saw
you
it for
did?
the first
What you
time last
think?
night. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna
I'm saying
pass
tomorrow.
out.
No, I made sure. I made sure. I made sure. I didn't pass out. I made
Okay,
sure.
good.
I enjoyed it. I liked it. I liked it.
How dope. I mean, that's no
But
spoiler.
but
I'm
I
not
know
gonna talk about it. But
I know where Matt's coming from
how
on that nostalgia kick. On
Yeah.
the first
how
one.
dope was Sub-Zero.
Yep.
Sub-Zero was the,
How dope
the-
was
that was the
Sub-Zero?
best
Boss character.
that was the
It was
best
amazing.
It's probably the best representation I've ever seen of Sub-Zero.
I
was in that
honestly-
movie.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
Easily.
I honestly was like, I was like a little bit worried because
I was
like,
cheering for him.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, please don't beat Sub-Zero. He's
I'm
too
like,
nasty.
Wait, he's a villain.
Disrespect is real.
They made him so dope.
He's nasty.
As a villain. So
Yeah,
dope. And I
hell
never
yeah.
really pictured him as I pictured
No.
him as Ryu. Like he was never a villain to
I
me.
was
But
thinking
the funny thing is, he always was the villain.
And he was?
He always was a villain.
Because dude, in the first one, dude rips off like Scorpion rips off his shit.
He
he's a
looks like-
skeleton
he looks
and
like a
burns
bad
you.
guy, yeah.
So I'm like, this guy is evil.
Nah,
he
fucking
wasn't.
Sub-Zero did that shit to him,
Came
man.
back from hell.
To fucking come get
It
revenge.
was a weird story. But yeah, I mean, they
It was
made
good.
him
I
so
liked it.
badass. It made you like the movie because
I
you got to
really
have a
did.
good bad guy.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
Yeah.
really about Shang Tsung or anything like that,
Right.
or Liu Kang for that matter.
I'm
But
glad it wasn't about Liu Kang.
Oh my god.
I have my little gripes,
I wish he
obviously,
wasn't what
but
he was.
I enjoyed. I thought it was dope. I was entertained. I liked the movie.
I wish, as a matter of fact, I kind of wish that this was more a Scorpion Sub-Zero story, where they introduced some of those other characters, but they weren't really in the movie for what they did because they didn't really go over them as well. Because I would have rather had them do a sequel with Liu Kang and Kung Lao as that story, as a main story for them being the main characters, just so they wouldn't have to cram them all in. They could have had Kano and Sonya and Jack.
Well, Kano
still.
made the movie for
Kano
me.
was hilarious.
He made the
Kano
movie.
He was a little OD.
Kano
He
was
was a little OD.
He was
No,
he
he made
was
the movie for
out
me.
of control.
He was.
Kano
like
was
that.
being Kano.
He was out of
100% sleaze.
Exactly.
control.
He was perfectly in character, and they.
He dropped too many lines in a row where I'm like, wait, slow down. What the fuck was
Kano
that?
had bars, yo. He had bars.
I was
No, it was
like,
good, man. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I thought it was
Yeah,
good.
I liked everything about it
I
except
thoroughly
for
enjoyed
the Kung Lao Liu Kang shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they didn't need to have that
Yeah.
in this movie.
That's true.
They should have had it with Johnny Cage in the next one.
Yeah.
Man, I can't work with these people. You know what I'm saying?
What is your question?
Are you a? Actually, it's a 2-part question. Are you a Sega Saturn guy?
No.
No.
I mean, look, I'll be honest, I never had a Sega Saturn. Never had one growing up, so I have zero nostalgia for a Sega Saturn. And the problem is, even if I wanted to get into collecting and playing the
Expensive.
games, they're so fucking
Expensive.
expensive right now.
Yeah, just about to say, since you
It's
didn't,
a hidden gem.
if you didn't start with that, you're probably screwed because it's
You
just
got to start
everything.
with $5,000.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
gotta start
no,
with
no,
$5,000.
no, that's not even an exaggeration.
Get
Like
3 games.
yeah, everything, especially
Yep.
towards the end of Sega Saturn's life, like their best games was at the end, and they're all like 1,000, 750, like
Yeah.
around there. So it's like emulator.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
You
Yeah,
can
like
be a huge
Japanese.
Sega Saturn fan because it's all on the computer.
yeah. But I'm saying if you can get yourself a good emulator for the Saturn, oh, I got some games for you, man.
Well, people do. They buy the Japanese version, and they get the what is it? That cartridge?
Yeah, you can play.
yeah.
The converter, or whatever.
But I tell you what,
And that's
though,
how they do it.
I did see in your collection some Sega Master System though.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Where'd that come
yeah,
from?
you can see it. You can see it right now, actually.
There's a lot of people.
Is that
don't know.
the
Yeah, I see
white? The white.
You
That's
see
the
it
white.
right
That's
there.
definitely the white. Yes.
Right here. Yeah.
But a lot of people don't know about that.
I love the Sega Master System. And you know what's crazy about the Sega Master System is that console is more powerful than the NES is, and not only that. Okay, so look, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. A lot of NES games are full of glitches and bugs.
Four
You pop
colors.
an NES game, and that shit's gonna be sometimes it's gonna be all fucked up, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, the cartridge.
But with the
Oh.
Sega Master System, every single game I've played on the Sega Master System feels like it was polished. It feels like the developers really took the time to make sure that the game had very little glitches in it.
Except for Double Dragon.
And there's a lot of hidden gems on that console. So yeah, I love it. I love the Sega Master System.
Yeah, man. Not a lot of people share that, but we know what's up.
Yeah.
we know what's up.
There's
We like the Sega Master
very
System.
few people mention Sega Master System.
Rambo.
Rambo was good. No, Rambo was
Rambo, yeah,
good.
You guys are Rambo.
I love
Rambo was good. Difficult as
It's better
fuck.
than I Carry
It was a
Warriors.
better Ikari Warriors.
It was
yeah.
better than I Carry
It was
Warriors.
polished too, man. It was very
And
polished.
Zane never gets credit.
Nah, man.
Zane never gets credit.
White headband all day.
It wasn't a better Jackal though. That was
A better Jackal was
That's
awesome.
a better Ikari Warriors.
Actually, Jackal was. Jackal
But
was
it's cars, it's different.
Wow.
Saving hostages, they get in the Jeep. Nah, it's
That was
different.
like
It's
that's a
different game.
vehicle
It's like
concept.
Choplifter.
That's like a choplifter with the Jeeps. Choplifter with the Jeeps.
Or Contra over
Yeah.
with
But
vehicles.
the cool thing about Sega Master System, though, those games aren't expensive either. You can get that
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
collection
right.
for like $100. Nah, probably like
Well,
Maybe less, dude. Maybe less. System included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was almost to the point where I wanted to collect for those systems, for the Nintendo and the Sega Master System, like in like 1999, maybe or 2000.
Wow.
And I bought those systems and started doing it. I got like a couple. I was a kid, obviously. I got Zillion. I got a couple of things. And then I moved from college, and my bag kind of disappeared that had those systems in it. And I was like,
Oh, someone robbed you.
there goes my, and not robbed. It went with someone I didn't know anymore. And I was like, I
So
don't
you got
know.
robbed.
No, I left my stuff. No, I left my stuff there, and they moved. And I was like, I don't have any way to contact these people.
Probably in garbage. Probably in the garbage. Probably threw it out.
It's
Yeah.
probably
Probably-
possible.
in
They
the
don't care.
storage.
They didn't care about that stuff.
Storage
Yeah.
facility somewhere or in a fucking.
But fact of the matter is, that stopped me from collecting after that. I was like, okay, I don't really need to buy the stuff over again, because that was my second go around at getting the stuff again, because I already had it. And I was like, all right, my retro days, are done. There's emulators. I'm
Yeah.
cool. I can play everything that I remember as
Yeah.
a kid, which is why I thank emulators for that,
Yeah.
because it helps your memories.
It does
And, like,
help.
Listen, I still can play this stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, it's not the genuine article,
No.
but I got a mister
Yeah.
for that.
Especially
too.
Japanese games that are translated.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we
Oh,
used to
dude.
read in magazines and stuff that are now available to play in English, and that's pretty damn cool.
That's definitely
Yeah.
helps out a lot.
Especially with your titles for Saturn.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of reason to have ROMs too, but obviously you want to have the real thing for your, just to have it, just to have it too, especially if you grew up with it. So I can understand the connection between having stuff that you grew up with. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yes, sir.
Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, here's the funny thing about me and the Sega Master System. I have no nostalgia for the Sega Master System. I didn't grow up with it. I didn't even know the fucking thing existed until I started collecting. And I got lucky and I found one at a flea market with 6 games. I got a Sega Master System, 2 controllers, a light gun, and 6 games for $30.
Damn.
Oh
At a
shit.
What?
Sounds about right.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck is this thing? You know what I'm saying? And I got home and I plugged it in and I was like, this is a pretty damn cool system.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of escalated from there.
And once you play games that were for Nintendo and Sega, usually the Sega one was done better with better graphics,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
Shinobi.
Ghost House.
like, Ghost House.
Ghost House. My man said Ghost House.
I remember my
Card games are not on Nintendo.
I never owned the Sega Master System, but I remember my cousin used to have the Sega Master System, and they had the 3D goggles.
Oh gosh.
Oh, 3D. Yeah.
They had that.
Missile
And I
command,
remember I
whatever.
was like blown away by that. I was like, "Oh my god, that's
And
freaking
that-
crazy!"
It was ahead of its time, man. Ahead of its time.
They were.
Little
it
did you know.
was.
Little did you know it. That's how Sega met their demise
Yeah, well,
by making stuff.
well,
By making stuff like those.
yeah,
3D glasses.
and then they continued doing that.
Yep. Yep. The Nomad.
for several generations after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
And still a big fan of Sega to this day. Still
Died
such
for
a
the Dreamcast. That's why it's my favorite system.
The 32X ended them. It was a bad decision
32X
to come
oh
out with
my-
the Saturn was a
Yeah.
bad decision.
Yeah.
Well, they were trying to do a 32.
They
bit
tried to give you
system.
that stopgap. It was like, man, come on, we got to move up, but you're charging $500 for the system. It was $400.
Yo, I wonder if there's
But
a
still.
32X collector out there.
There's a
There
bunch.
are, yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty easy. That's like what, 5 games?
It's about 10. It's about 10 games.
That's like 5 games. 10 games. Like
Actually, it's probably 30.
what was it? Knuckles
Yeah.
Chaotix.
It really is.
That's
30.
one.
That's this one.
Spider-Man, the Web
Doom.
of Fire.
All right, there we go, and that's done. That's it,
Nah,
right?
it's like some mosquito game or something. Callisto,
also, I remember.
something like that. I don't know. There's not a lot of good games on it.
I played Doom on the 32X of my cousin.
Oh, that's
My
a
cou-
thing?
The same cousin had.
Wow, I didn't know they
the
got Doom
32X.
for that system.
Yeah.
And Virtua
And
Fighter.
it was
you play
exact
Virtua
same-
Fighter on there. Side scrolling.
Oh,
Virtua
that's.
Fighter.
Oh dear Lord, help me.
Which I don't know if it came out for Genesis at all. But there's probably hacks online.
It might have been. I think it might have came out for Genesis.
Boy.
Virtual Fire 2.
So so out of the collections you have, obviously the GameCube is like your favorite from what I've seen
Oh, yeah.
online. What's your second?
Man, you know, I would have to say my second favorite is probably the Switch. If you can't tell,
I'm about to say I see a
wow.
bunch of red
Behind
right
you.
over his shoulder. I'm gonna say the Switch.
Switch is
Yeah.
awesome concept.
The Switch, yo, that
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that system is it's out of control right now.
You got over 200,
Oh, yeah.
right? Over 200 games?
oh yeah. I've got over 300.
Over 3 now.
Oh shit!
Damn.
It's certainly not
Yeah.
like there's so
Now-
many Switch games.
I will say this: I have slowed down quite a bit just for financial reasons, but yeah, no, I mean, I love collecting for the Switch. And here's the thing: even though I have over 300 physical games for the Switch,
Digital.
there's so fucking many more than that. Dude,
Oh yeah.
there's
never
got to
ending.
be over 1,000 physical games for the
Oh,
Switch already.
It's too many. It's
Easy.
so many.
Plus games that are only
It's
digital.
That's a sick
insane.
number.
So how many SD cards do you have?
Still just the one. I think I got like a 500 gig SD card or
okay.
something.
Well, that's
Yeah.
all
That's
I
what I
gotta
got.
upgrade to a terabyte, man.
Yeah,
I really do.
Dude, I
Yeah.
I basically maxed out my 400 gig
Damn.
SD card.
And you start deleting
the
some old
Switch.
shit.
Yeah, for real.
I did. I maxed it. I was like,
deleted.
oh shit, I fucking filled this up already.
I've only
Oh,
deleted
man.
one game I've bought.
'Cause
The
of
rest
that.
have been demos and whatever. But I've deleted that fucking game. Ash of God still pisses me off.
Ninja Showdown was the first one I deleted.
Oh yes,
That phone
I
game?
remember that.
Yeah, you delete that shit,
$5. And I was like, yo, this game should not be $5.
It shouldn't even be $1.
Should be 99 cents.
And the messed up part is, you know what? I don't know if you feel the same way, but like when I delete it, I'm like, no, I want it like gone forever. I don't want the option to get it again, like to download it for free. Can I please just get rid of it for good?
Get rid
So,
get it
Matt-
out of my life.
So Matt, speaking on that, what's the one title you bought that you were so disgusted with? And he was like, I don't care if it's part of a collection and I want this out.
Yeah.
This is a trash game. What's that game?
Is that so? Any game console?
Any game
game
console.
And
Yeah.
yep.
Oh man, that's a tough question, dude. that is a tough question.
Like unplayable.
Oh man, unplayable.
Like, what is
Let me
this
think about
crap I
that for a
bought?
second.
It's like, I don't even
Why
care
did I
about
buy
all
this?
this.
What is this piece of shit?
See, I was about to say Troll and I on the Switch.
Oh gosh, yes.
But the thing about it is, if you actually sit down and play Troll and I, you will laugh your fucking ass off.
So it has some qualities.
Dude, the glitches in that game are hilarious. But nah, man, I don't know. I don't really have an answer for you.
So nothing
that's
you
something,
just wanted to get out of there.
yeah, no. I mean, that's something I really have to sit and think about, because I try, especially these days, I try to only buy games or add games to my collection that I know I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
You know what I
It
mean?
would probably have to be from a lot then that you bought.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Like if I got, like for me, if I got Athena and a Nintendo lot.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
That game,
yeah.
I would put that under a car wheel
Or like
before I give that to
SDX.
anybody. Astyanax was
Is
wasn't that bad, but-
Athena? Remind me, Athena doesn't Athena kind of play like Zelda 2 Adventures of Link?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
If
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was never finished. That's what it plays like.
Yep.
If you're down the first enemy.
Yeah, fuck that
Athena.
game. Yeah, fuck that.
It's
game.
Oh, Athena was
terrible.
Athena
Oh
sucks.
no
That was
no
a
no
bad
no
game.
no 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 no. Yeah, no.
So perusing through your channel, people will find that there is somebody else that you started a channel on there with. So you can tell us
Yes.
about Mama Retro.
Yeah. So, all right. So, me and my nephew, like I said, my nephew's my partner on the YouTube channel. We had this idea one day. We were like, you know what? My mom is, and I say this with love, and I say this not to sound mean or anything, but I was like, you know, my mom is a little eccentric. She's a little crazy, and she's never played a game before. She's never played a video game before in her life. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit her down in front of the camera, and I'm going to let her try to play Super Mario Bros. 3, and let's just see what happens. Right? And what happened was not what I was expecting to happen. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. How she reacts to video games.
She moves with the controller.
Dude, she's very animated.
Yes.
She screams to the top of her lungs. And you never fucking know what's gonna come out of her mouth. Some of the craziest shit at the most random times just comes out of her mouth, dude. So when we filmed that first video, right? And we watched the footage back. We knew we had some gold on our hands. We knew we had something very entertaining. And at that time, the Mama Retro name had not come. I didn't even come up with it. A friend of mine came up with it, right?
Oh,
so,
okay.
but yeah, so we just kept sitting her in front of the camera and handing her a game to play. And dude, I mean, look, I don't know. Have you guys? I'm assuming some of you guys have seen like at least one
Yes.
Mama Retro video.
I saw the Mario Kart one.
Yes, that's what I was doing. Yes. So that was funny, man.
Yeah, and what's great about it is me and her, our banter back and forth, like, she's very abusive. She fucking physically abuses me during the videos. She punches me and slaps me.
Damn.
Oh man, it's fun.
Oh,
It's fun.
man.
She's hilarious. And actually the other day I filmed her playing Super Mario Maker 2, just playing other people's levels on Super Mario Maker 2. And oh my god, it was so funny. It was, she was in a mood that day.
Oh no.
She was in a mood. But yeah, no, yeah, it just I didn't know what to expect when I set her down in front of a camera, and it was very entertaining. So I just kept going with it, and then eventually, I was like, you know what? She needs to have her own channel.
Yeah, no, that was a good idea.
Yeah, because her videos kind of get mixed in with mine, and I just felt like it was time for her stuff to split off to her own channel. So that's what we're doing. It's going to start the first week of May. The Mama Retro channel is out there right now.
Right.
So if anybody wants to find it, just go to YouTube, search Mama Retro.
Yeah.
Right now, the only video that's out there is the channel trailer. But what we're doing is I'm going to re-release all of the Mama Retro videos that aired on my channel. We're going to re-edit them. We're going to cut out all the kind of slow parts to kind of tighten the videos up a little bit so it's just nonstop hilarious shit.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we're going to re-release all the old videos. It's going to take a few months to get through the backlog of videos and re-release those. But then after that, brand new Mama Retro content will
Dude,
start
that's-
coming out.
That is awesome.
It's hilarious.
funny.
That is
It gotta
awesome.
be
Man. I'm
hilarious.
looking forward to that. I did subscribe to that too.
That's
man.
awesome.
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
we definitely
awesome.
jumped
Yeah,
on that.
and-
It's hilarious.
Yeah, and look, another good thing about it, man, is it gives me the opportunity to spend some more time with my mom.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
and that's cool.
Yeah, man.
It gives me a different way to bond with her, and she's actually starting to like video games.
That's awesome.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah, because like I said, we sat down and I had her play Super Mario Maker 2. After I shut the camera off and we were done filming, she was playing for another 30 minutes after we cut the camera.
That's dope.
So she's getting into it, man, which is awesome.
That's freaking
so
nice.
cool.
Games are awesome, man. Video games are great.
Yeah,
And everyone has their thing of what hooks them. You know, I think everyone can get
Yeah.
into them.
Yeah.
And that's why our channel is
Yes,
about
I agree.
couch co-op. It's about bonding, about people playing
Yes.
Yeah.
in the same room, laughing, talking.
Yes.
Not about just online. I mean, it's not out of the question, but
We do online
just
too,
certain-
but it feels like we're there.
it's just certain things you could do, and people forget
Yeah.
this stuff. So I'm glad that you figured that out and are doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh,
awesome.
yeah, I'm all about couch co-op, man. Couch co-op, you can't online you can't get that couch
No,
co-op
no,
experience
no.
with
No,
online.
you cannot.
No, it's close, but it's not the same.
Close.
It's not
Nope.
the same.
Yeah, and you have to worry
Yep.
about seeing people you don't know and all this toxicity and all this
Yeah,
nonsense.
dude.
It's people
Yeah.
you know and can be yourself
Dude.
with and all that.
Just thinking about like setting up, like technically like setting up.
Oh, no,
for
if you wanna
a
do
couch
it-
co-op with not a couch co-op, but I'm sorry, an
online couch co-op.
couch co-op
It's involved.
for our channel.
It's involved.
Like what that entails is a lot of freaking work and a
I
lot
think
of
they have an
testing.
easy way to do it.
And it's
I know, it's not.
and it's always there's always something that just screws everything up.
And then you have to,
It's
you know,
like, yeah.
the system you're working with. You know, shit that's just slow and this
Updates and,
updates,
you know,
and
That's
all that
online's
stuff, yeah.
fault. That's all online's
Yeah.
fault.
I-
Everyone needs a Series X now, man. They need to get a Series X.
Chalk's like, I've been telling y'all, right? You see exactly.
And I listened.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even gonna repeat myself.
I'm trying, Chuck. I'm trying. I'm gonna get that Series X.
I still got the OG Xbox One, man.
Same here.
I got the
Hell
OG
yeah.
Chocolates.
Xbox One.
I'm like, what Xbox One you got?
I got
bro?
yours,
That's
Chuck.
The OG one, man.
OG.
Yeah, I represent.
So which one do you prefer? Because I saw you do the open boxes for both of them.
Yeah, I really like the Xbox Series X, dude. It is a fucking badass
Did
console.
it surprise
really
you?
is.
Because I know you originally.
I see that you too are a man of
Yeah.
taste and a man of
Yeah,
culture.
no,
And a man of culture.
yeah, it really. I mean, honestly, it did surprise me. It really did, and I'm loving Game Pass. And I mean, look, I love all consoles, right? I don't do the console war bullshit, and it doesn't sound like you guys do. I know you guys joke around and stuff, but I mean, it sounds like you guys, like a little bit.
Yeah,
of
we
everything,
talk our
right?
shit.
Oh,
we,
yeah.
we talk our
No,
shit.
we talk shit, but every one of us owns all the consoles.
Yeah,
We all own the
yeah.
consoles.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what
I
I'm
talk
saying.
mad shit, but I still got a PS4. I wasn't playing it. Yo, when that Spider-Man dropped, I was like, I was like exclusive Spider-Man edition
Yeah.
PS4. Oh, okay, take my money.
Yeah, we like everything but Jaguar. And Atari Lynx.
Yeah, no,
Something
so-
about Atari.
Damn, dude.
But no, look, I'm just gonna throw this out here. Look, Microsoft, they're playing the long game.
Yep.
They're
Oh, yeah.
making some smart decisions. As much as I'm not gonna say I hate to say it because I like to see everything succeed. I like to see Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony. I like to see all of them be successful. But I really feel like in the future, Microsoft is going to be on top because they're playing the long game, man. With all these studio acquisitions, they're really trying to get streaming down. They're, Game Pass. They're doing a lot of stuff that I think is going to pay off in the future for them, financially.
Well,
So,
the fact that they're
we'll see.
already making money is crazy.
I agree.
They're already making
I mean,
money.
they have the money, man. They
No, I know,
have
but they're not in the
Yep.
red now. They're actually making money with
That's
Game
good.
Pass now.
Listen, Microsoft succeeds.
Yep.
All these companies doing good is good for the industry. Competition's
Yes.
always good. If it's just one just killing it, just like it's a hot mess.
It's a monopoly.
Yeah, you don't want a
not
monopoly.
good.
You don't want that.
No.
You don't want that. You want all of them doing good and like, oh, I need to top them. Let me come out with this. Let me come out with this.
Yep.
And that's what I like. I need that.
These
Let me drop the
$70
price.
games got to stop.
Yeah. Let one of these systems be like, let's drop it below 70. Be like, okay.
65. You know?
Hey, let's get back to that 50 range. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to them 50s.
they're trying
No. We know they ain't doing that. They ain't doing
Remember
that.
those days?
Wishful thinking. Wishful thinking.
yeah.
Wishful thinking.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Zelda $200, man. Zelda $200.
Age.
That's how much it was.
Dude.
Final Fantasy $64.99. Final Fantasy 2. I remember.
Now, Matt, with that big Switch collection right behind you, is there an astral chain back there?
Yeah, and you know what? I had a feeling you were going to ask me about that. So, because I heard you talking about Astral Chain in the Retro Rivals podcast. Right?
And almost
So-
every podcast
Every
is bringing
podcast.
it.
Yeah. So I do have Astral Chain, but unfortunately, I have not played it yet. and it's a game that I have honestly I've really wanted to play it, but it just hasn't happened yet. So convince me that I need to play it soon.
All right.
All right. The thing with Astral Chain. All right.
Here you go.
As soon as
30-second plug.
shut the fuck up.
Sell it.
As soon as it like was announced, I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, all right, nice little anime looking game or whatever. But it got good reviews. Al played it first, and he said, "Yo, this game's dope." I said, "All right, no one else is on the channel is trying to play it. Let me mess with this game." I played this game. All right, I played the entire game, and a lot of people look at it and they say it looks like Devil May Cry type, action or whatever. No, it's definitely not. Does not play like that. Not whatsoever. It has its own little system, and the music.
It's unique, man.
Okay.
Is I don't know if you have seen our podcast of our favorite soundtracks all time. It's in my top 3 favorite soundtracks all time. It's the soundtrack is incredible, and it from action to being a detective storyline, and it's not just cool tracks. It's as the story progresses, the music changes to fit the mood for what's going on.
The pacing is
and that to me is very, I call it like mood music pretty much. Like it fits the mood of what's going on.
Yep.
And out of any game I've ever played in my entire life, this is the only game I played this one boss fight, and it had this track that gave me literal goosebumps while I was fighting the boss. No other game has ever done that to me. And I said, this game is holy shit. It doesn't get credit. It does not get enough credit.
If you're a Platinum Games fan, this is one you probably shouldn't miss out on.
This is
their own unique thing.
It's serious. It's
like,
seriously.
You see some of it, like a little glimpse of it in Metal Gear. Metal Gear, what is it, Revengeance?
Rising.
It doesn't even play like that.
With
a glimpse of where they started with the music.
Well,
it's because you can see where Platinum got all that stuff from.
Yeah, musically, yes. Yeah. But gameplay wise, this is their own. This is their own thing.
It feels like nothing else, and Sega has nothing to do with it, and it feels like a Sega game.
Yeah,
I swore up and down this was Sega. I was like, Sega is all over this. Nope.
I thought the same.
It's probably somebody from Sega.
Maybe
Sega ain't Sega no more.
Yeah, pretty much. But I actually was happy that you said that you haven't played it, because I just want to see your reaction when you finally do.
Yep.
I want to see your reaction when you finally do, and it's an incredible game, and I recommend it to anybody. It's such a it's a sleeper. It's such a sleeper.
Yeah.
No one knows about it.
All right. So here's what I'm gonna say then. I'm throwing this out in the universe right now. You have 100% sold me on the game, and when I finish some of these games I'm playing on Game Pass right now, I'm gonna play that next. 100% gonna play that next.
You have to.
Looking forward.
You have to.
What you gotta say?
You've done your job.
You have to.
Look at him selling a game and getting no profits off of that. So.
Yo, when a game has that big of an impression on you, it's not even like I'm not even trying to sell it. It's just what it is.
No,
if you like gaming, you're going to like that game.
I was the first one to play it, and I said to myself I'm the only one that experienced this.
It's a low-key title.
And everyone here at this table has not played it. It's just me and Al, but the rest of them would love it. Everyone, it's not even it's for him. No, they would all love it.
Love the game.
You will love the game.
All right, should Matt play that before Radiant Dawn?
Oh, shit. Don't ask me a question like that. You can't ask me a question like that.
Listen.
He's lost his mind.
Your game is not that long, so you can play that one first.
I would probably say...
And then jump
Astral
into
Chain, 18 hours?
Yeah, so it's not It's not as long.
Yeah.
Radiant Dawn, I finished it today. It was 52.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can get through Astral Chain
About the
first.
same as Path of Radiance.
But Radiant Dawn was worth every fucking hour. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I wanted it to be 60, to be honest. That shit is fucking incredible. No, but, oh my God, Astral Chain. Woo! Lord have mercy.
Looking forward to it, man.
That is a gem.
Lord have mercy on that.
So you have sold everybody in the chat also.
Oh,
that is a gem.
I also want to ask because I noticed your reaction to something we were talking about earlier. You played through The Last of Us 2.
Dude. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. I don't fucking understand the internet.
Thank you.
I don't understand. No. Actually, no. You know what? I do fucking understand. Okay, it's a bunch of dumbasses that saw the leaks. About a certain character that dies in the game.
Right.
Preach.
Right.
And they saw some other leaks about the game, and they decided they hated the game, so they never played it, and they shit talked the game nonstop.
And that's it. Yeah.
Most people that actually sit down and play through the game, not everybody, but most people, love the game. I mean, in my opinion, it's a masterpiece. I don't know what else to say other than
I was
that.
just about to interject and say that, first of all, the game's a 10 out of 10 in my opinion.
No, it is.
I agree.
And as soon as I finished that game, I was like, this might be in my top 10, maybe 15 games all time. I don't know where, but this is probably one of the best games I've ever played. And I could easily say that without skipping a beat.
And I played it and watched him play right after I beat it. I needed to see the game again. It was so good. And
dude,
all the hate comes from people who don't know about the game.
And I had to take I had to take a breath, because I think it's one of those games that you're playing through the story and you care about characters and stuff like that, but towards midway to the end, you start to put yourself in the position of who you're playing as.
And nothing's done that.
And it fucks with your head. And I haven't had a game do that.
Nothing's done that.
And I was like, I don't know what to do or how to feel anymore. Can I watch something happy? I was so
just watch
fucked.
the leaks and just call it a day.
Yeah.
just watch the leaks and call it a day.
People who watch the leaks, shame on them because you're ruining an entire experience. I didn't watch the leaks. I didn't know a damn thing.
That's not cool, man.
And I watched The Walking Dead, so I'm used to shit.
Certain people are geared more towards what happened. A lot of people can't take what happened.
Yeah. It's intense.
Their psyche can't take what that game offers. Sometimes.
I get it.
I can understand.
It's intense. It's fucking intense. The whole game is intense. It's not even just the moment that we're kind of discussing, but there's things that happen later that really fuck with you.
And to those people, I say play Uncharted 4. If you can't take it,
play Uncharted
4.
Yeah, that's the
type of game you want to play.
That's more of a movie
That's
scripted.
fine.
You know what's going to happen type of thing. But this is
it's different.
Last of Us is an ugly world.
It's different. It's not what people want.
I remember you were asking me a ton of questions after I beat whatchamacallit,
Last of Us?
Last of Us 2. And I was just like, mind you, when I played this game, I ignored all the internet reviews and all that shit. I went in with an open mind. I purposely ignored all of that. And I played it, and you were asking me, did you have any problems with anything? I was like, no. That was a...
It's what the story is. That's what the story... That's what the creator is telling.
I'm like, no, this is a masterpiece. It's like we just
masterpiece.
This is awesome.
It's a beautiful game. It's just a beautiful game.
And then you were like, well, that's not what people online were saying. And I actually looked. I looked online, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me, man?
10 out of 10.
Can I ask you guys a question about this? Right.
Yes.
So one of the complaints that I saw about the game, a lot of people online bitching and moaning about, is that they were saying that the game was trying to force some kind of political agenda or, political correctness.
None of that. I read that stuff and was like, no way.
That from? Is it because one of the characters was gay? Is that why? I don't
tried to push any type of thing.
They were bugging.
You knew that from the first game.
Listen, they tried to do and this is other stuff though. They just tried to push buttons that would make people get mad.
Well, it's cancel culture. It's cancel culture, just trying to come in and fuck with
you. It had nothing to do with anything. And they're like, no, get people pissed off more than what happened. Let's talk about this thing.
And when it got awards and won Game of the Year, people were like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, no. Even though there's some games that were nominated that I did not play, so I can't say, Ghost of Tsushima. But I'm like, yeah, that game fucking deserves it. Yeah. It's a fucking 10 out of 10.
You can't argue with that.
No argument about any awards given to it. If another game got it,
okay, that's fine too. But it was nominated.
Yeah.
And it deserves to be nominated.
And it won.
And it won a majority.
Yeah.
That got Game of the Year overall, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it hit on so many levels emotionally, and it just... It just
It just made you feel uncomfortable. Some
They
people
had a
can't
problem
feel
with
uncomfortable. Some
Abby
people
being like buff. I didn't
they had a
think.
problem with muscles.
it made me feel brolic as hell sometimes. I'm like, yo, look at this.
You know, most gamers don't work out, so they don't lift.
Listen, they found everything they can talk
They ain't
about.
putting that work in on
Anything
the
they can
bench,
type,
son.
they figured out they can try.
Like
and
her
do it.
muscles were reasonable. I'm like, if you're a woman and you work out, yeah, you're gonna look like that.
Yo, listen, during the fucking apocalypse, you better be brolic as hell to fucking survive.
Seriously.
You know,
they
like
were even like, where are you gonna find protein for that?
stop. It's like
I was like,
stop it.
it's a fake video game.
But when Nathan Drake can jump on random cliffs, that's fine because he can have the grip.
Because he learned it
Like,
from
get the
Assassin's
fuck
Creed.
out of
That's
here.
Assassin's Creed.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
That's Assassin's Creed.
That's every game
Get the
now.
fuck outta here.
Everybody can grab the side of a mountain.
man.
Remember how many times I was complaining in part 1 and 2 of Uncharted? I'm like, yo, a regular human being can't make that jump. Like, come on, dude, really? And you're gonna complain about Last of Us? Get the fuck out of my face.
This is Nathan Franks.
Nathan Frank.
Wow.
You can do anything.
Hey, not to turn this into a Last of Us podcast, but do you guys mind if I get just a few quick things off my chest about that?
Absolutely.
All
Do
right.
it.
Okay, so first thing, right? The certain character that died, and I'm not going to say just in case somebody watching hasn't played it yet, right?
I have not.
But that character that died, I mean, why would anybody be surprised by that? I mean, look, I love the character. I love the character. But considering what this character did at the end of the first game,
You saw it. Like
why
I
is
saw it.
anybody surprised that the consequences of his action has caught up with this character, right?
You saw it like I saw it.
And
It's the
Same here.
the same thing. It
Same
goes
here.
back to the world they're in.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
make certain
I was like, would
you
I?
make certain actions. There's going to be a consequence for every
Yes.
single action you
Right.
do.
I was like,
Yes.
in that moment, would I have done what he did? Maybe
Probably-
not. Maybe not.
Not as vicious.
violent.
Yeah, not
Maybe
as vicious.
violent. I could have shot somebody in the leg or something. But like those guys weren't vicious like that. But yeah,
With-
like the outcome of what that did, and people come like that's he did stuff. Not to say who, but
It's zombie apocalypse type shit, and
the
obviously
world doesn't work the same.
Yeah, you know, watching a lot of like Walking Dead and stuff like that, you see how people react to
certain situations.
and you know.
Obviously, you felt your type of way. You're like, oh
Yeah.
damn. But I was not surprised. I was like, oh damn.
But as
yeah.
soon as that
You know,
happened, as soon as that moment happened, I said,
you felt it in
"That's
your
not
bones.
that's not good. That's not good how that
In
happened."
your first game, you
yeah,
felt
first game.
it.
The first game, I'm
You
like,
felt it though.
"That's
Yeah.
not good. I know that's not good. What happened there?"
Oh yeah, exactly. It was like
It
all
makes
right.
you question who's the
Kudos.
villain, who's the hero.
Yeah.
Kudos
Yeah.
to the
Nothing does
writers.
yeah.
Kudos to the writing team.
Here's the
that
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
wrote
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Incredible
Yeah, 'cause
job. They did an
that was
incredible
that was
job.
literally a masterpiece.
Because what's the point? Is to get
How many
to,
times
to
have you
the
heard
No.
great gameplay, shit story?
No,
That's like, did you see it?
it's because a lot of people want what they want, and if they don't get the outcome they want, it's a bad story to them.
Well, people can't.
There's no
people can't
respect
take-
for the creator.
People can't take in a story the way it's supposed to be written
It's like
by the creator.
it's like Game of Thrones, right? A lot of people shit on the Game of Thrones. It's
I was
like,
gonna
but
say
it's
that.
all the work. It's the creator. It's what they saw. Just because.
well, that actually might not have been the creator. That's
No.
the problem with that.
Well, no. I'm saying it starts off as that
Yeah,
person's
yeah.
vision,
Yeah.
and it's just like you're not happy with it, but it's like you're a viewer.
I mean, he did tell them the ending.
Yeah.
If that's probably not the way he got to it. It's probably rushed a little bit.
Yeah.
As far as Game of Thrones.
But it's like you're
he
the
did tell
viewer.
them that,
You're
and
the
people
viewer.
want their thing, not
I've
theirs.
They
never
want what
finished-
they want, and
I'll
that's
say
it.
this. I'll say this. I've never finished Game of Thrones because I wasn't a fan of the way their
was
structure
unrolling.
was.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the structure of like killing off characters.
Ned Stark. You had
right?
a problem with Ned
It
Stark.
was I personally. I
Ruin
Like
it.
that,
Ruin
like-
it for anyone who's never watched it before.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's too late.
I didn't say who the fuck it
No,
was.
I know. I'm talking to this fool.
Doesn't matter.
He's just
It's
throwing
been
names
running
out
for
there.
years. If you don't know who that guy is, I'm sorry.
So thank you for that.
Wow.
So
Wow.
no, me personally, I couldn't take it with Game of Thrones. I could not. I never finished the series. I'm gonna watch it eventually.
But that's why you can understand why people might
But-
not like Last of Us 2.
Oh, I get it.
But
Yeah.
with
I get it.
But with Last of Us 2, I was so engrossed with the story that it didn't even matter to me.
Exactly.
And
Because it was
I
great.
continued and I finished it and I was like,
If you played it and hate it, if you played it and hate it,
and that says
more
a
power
lot.
to you.
That says a lot because you know how I am.
I get I get where the hate is coming from for people who do
understand
play
it
it
too.
because it's fucking dark.
But
Okay,
I
I
can
get
tell-
it. I get it.
Yeah.
I can
It's
tell when
very.
you didn't play it though.
It's when you would just hate. Why do you hate it? Oh, because you didn't fucking play it. So
I
shut
can
the
tell
fuck.
when I can tell when you didn't play it.
Yeah, exactly. But if you play through the whole thing and you don't like it, okay,
That's
I
fine.
understand because it's fucking dark.
That's fine.
And not a lot of people like to see a lot of dark, fucked up shit. You see a lot of fucked up shit in that game. I'm sorry.
what
There
other
is
game-
no happiness in that game. I'm sorry. There's none.
What other game can get this conversation going like that? That's why it's a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's nothing else. Not a movie. Not a play.
And it takes some ball. It
Not a
takes some
game.
Dude, I couldn't
fucking
even
balls.
finish
It takes some balls
I
to do
couldn't
something
finish
like
Game
that.
of Thrones because
Yeah.
It takes some balls to do
As
that,
an
dude.
entertainment medium, nothing made can hold a candle to how that was made to
I even
make you talk this way.
I even stopped watching Walking Dead. I haven't like after the third season I stopped watching.
That's why me and Stikz are like,
but
all right, we're kind of
What?
accustomed to this kind of shit.
yeah,
Like,
no,
we're like-
I stopped after
you know?
after season 3, and for my own reasons, but still, I freaking wanted to know the rest of the story in this game, and I completed it because I wanted. I was so engrossed with the characters, and that's genius character That's genius writing.
No, it really is.
It's very well written.
So what else did you have on your chest you wanted to get off about that?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, no. The last two things I want to say. So the ultimate thing that I got out of the game was that there are always consequences to our actions,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
There was Ellie's actions had horrible consequences. Abby's actions had horrible consequences. But at the end of the game, I'm not going to say exactly what happens, but of course, at the end of the game, certain characters realized that they fucked up. You know what I mean? They shouldn't have went down the road that they went down. And then the last thing I'm going to say is, look, people out there, respect people's opinions. If people love the game, just let them love the game. Don't fucking shit on them for loving the game. If people hate the game, fine.
Yeah.
Their
Let
vision.
them hate the game.
Yeah.
Just people need to respect each other's opinions,
Yeah.
man, and nobody
Yeah.
does that
Yeah,
nowadays.
you're right.
True.
Everyone
You like
swears
it? You
it's
don't have my opinion.
yeah. Everyone acts like their opinion is fact. Anything that I like and love, if you don't feel that way, that's fine. It's cool. You
They
know.
make you listen. The way it is now, it almost makes it so that you question what you like, and I hate that online when they're like, "Oh, I almost like this." I'm like, "What the fuck do you mean almost like this? just say you like
Yeah,
it."
they need people to say that they like it
They're
so they
waiting.
can say they like
They're
it.
waiting
have an
to see.
opinion.
Yeah.
They're waiting to see if 10 people will be like, "Yeah, I did like it." Oh
I
yeah, word, it was
almost
great.
like
It was
this.
great. I hate the almost. This is almost something I enjoyed. What the fuck does that mean?
I almost liked it.
I see that all the time online.
I hate it.
I almost liked it. Wow.
Have
It's
your
like,
own-
please give me an identity.
Because if you
Yeah.
came out and said I love this thing, and everybody said, "Oh, you suck about it," and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, you changed my mind."
Yeah.
It's not what I thought it was, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh man.
People need to have an identity.
No, people.
And online,
You have to have an
anonymity wins out. You don't have an identity, and you don't want to have an identity. It's crazy.
opinion.
I think that's the cool thing about our podcast is like none of us like we do like a lot of the same games, and then there's some
Oh, no, we have-
some of us
we go
have
in
different
different
tastes. Yeah, we go over here. Some of us go here.
Yeah.
Some of us go here. Like I don't fuck with that, but you fuck with that. You fuck like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
How
it's
about like
just
you play your strategy games?
Yeah.
I play Mr. Mosquito. Like that's a
No.
totally,
Yeah. It's
that's a totally
different
game.
realms. You know.
There's games that I know that I'm like that
you
I
play
play
a
that I'm
puzzle.
like oh shit but I know Jay would love this game.
But I'm not
I
like,
know he
oh, that
would just-
fucking game sucks.
Yeah.
It fucking no. It's like
Yeah, yeah.
no. It's
No,
you
no,
enjoy it. You enjoy it. It's just not my.
you.
It's just not my thing.
just
I'm
not
not a
for you.
first person shooter guy. I just can't get into them. But Big Choco, he loves his first person shooters. Am I gonna say, Choco, you like shitty fucking games?
No, you should. No, you actually say that all the time.
because it's fucking true.
You see what I gotta do with?
See, look, all right, here's what I already love about you guys. You guys fuck with each other, but I can tell you respect each other at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And that's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, there's definitely no hate here.
Nah.
Nah. The respect part is real questionable right now.
When you sue,
Yes. No,
when Shock and Turbo talk about fighting games, then there's actual genuine hate there.
Yes.
No, it's not genuine hate. No.
No, no.
Turbo just needs to understand
Oh no. Oh look what happened.
that he's not beating me in Dragon Ball.
It's happening.
That's it.
It's happening. That's it. Fight,
Here we
man.
go.
Well, it
That's
hasn't happened yet.
As you see first.
I got my 2 rounds.
No, we've grown up playing games together for too long, competitively, cooperatively, and that stuff comes out all the time.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
Oh yeah.
There's rivalries and a lot of shit talking that happens here, but it's all fun. That's what games are about.
The cool thing is,
Exactly.
there's so many games available to everyone now.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you favor, like whatever your favorite type of game is, there is a title out there that you can just pick.
Just like any other medium.
Anything.
Just like any other medium out there, there's a movie. There's a movie out there for you. There's a show out there for you. There's a song out there for you. Video games are no different. There's a video game out there for you.
That's why I like asking, our guests what is their favorite game, because I know it's not going to be mine, and I want to know where they coming from. How did they get into games? What was the game that set it off for them?
Yes.
And
Everyone
it's
has a
always
different-
and it could be so left field. Like I forgot Radical Reggie's title. It's so left field,
Hell yeah.
but I'm like fascinated by like, oh wow, that was the game. That's your favorite game. That's that's pretty cool. Like it's something I would never even think of.
It's a
like
story.
Yeah.
There's always a story.
yeah, there's a
has a
story
connection
behind
to
it.
it.
Yeah. And I know Resident Evil 4 you brought up, and I love Resident Evil 4. I thought I think that's one of the it's an amazing game, and a lot of people swear as their favorite game all time as well. Like it's incredible.
Some people say Mario, some people say Sonic, some people say like the big titles. But when I say something like Blaster Master, they'll be like, what?
Yeah. It's
Favorite game, Blaster Master?
yeah.
I have no connection to that. But when people have connections to something, it brings out a story about why they liked it and why it's their favorite game.
Yeah.
So if I say Zillion, you're like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
Zillion?
ain't nobody know about Zillion.
If a master,
Well, it could be.
Dude, the looks I get when I say, "Oh, my favorite game is Tetris," they're like, "What?"
I just say no, Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris is a known name though.
No, I get that.
Puzzle
though.
Fight is better.
I get
I
that.
say
See, I get shit like that.
There it goes. There
I
it
get
goes.
shit like that,
There
man.
it goes.
And you know damn well Puzzle Fight is better than Tetris.
But
Puzzle Fight is better.
whenever
No,
I say Shining Force 3, people are like, wait, there was a Shining Force 3. Nobody knows there was a Shining Force 3. Not
You mean
one
that
person.
title that never had an ending
Yeah. It's the craziest thing.
in America.
Scenario what?
One, it's like one. Wait, what?
There was more scenarios in that?
Like if they do know about it, they know about the one scenario. They don't know about the other two that were in Japan. So
Two.
Shining Force 3 Operation 6.
Operation
Makes
6.
sense.
No hate.
huh? Makes sense? There's no sense.
No hate. No hate. Well, maybe y'all should have gotten the game when it came out. Then you would understand why it's Operation 6.
I beat the game. I beat the game when it came out. When it's called Gears 5.
Operation.
Wasn't
Damn,
even
man.
called Gears of War 5.
This guy.
Oh my god.
So, Matt,
Jesus.
so I hear that you have a new direction for your channel, and I saw that you had a video out
Yes.
explaining to people what you were going to do with it. So please explain to our guest here what this channel is going to entail.
Yeah. So recently I found myself not having as much fun with the channel as I did when I first started. I found myself starting to kind of lose the passion, right? And I always told myself, when I started YouTube, I told myself if I ever get to the point to where I don't feel passionate about my videos, when they start to feel like work, which honestly in the last few months they've started to feel more like work than fun. So I always told myself if that happens, I either need to do one of two things. I either just quit YouTube, or I need to completely change up the way I do things. And I don't want to quit YouTube because I like YouTube and I've worked my ass off to try to build my YouTube channel up. So I've decided I'm going to completely change the way I do things. And there's a couple of things I'm doing. Number one, I'm dropping down to 1 video per week instead of 2.
Good.
But that 1 video per week, I am really, really pushing the production values through the roof. I'm taking everything that I've been learning about videography, filmmaking, I'm throwing that into the videos. So essentially what you're going to see is some videos that, at least to me, I feel like they're really, really high quality. I hope that that's the way the audience feels when they watch them. That remains to be seen. But yeah, man. So I'm really excited for the stuff that I've got coming in May. I'm trying to come up with some unique video ideas. The first video that's coming out in May is either the worst video I've ever made or the best video I've ever made. There's no in between.
There's no in between.
There's no in between.
Wait, in your opinion though, what do you think about it?
I think that it's one of the stupidest videos I've ever made, but I feel like it's very entertaining. This video
That's what counts.
it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's cringy. It's over the top.
Okay.
But my hope is that it will be entertaining and at least, make people laugh a little bit.
Okay.
Basically, the video is, I don't know if you guys have seen a video that I put out a couple of months ago called 10 Reasons. I think it was called something like 10 Reasons Why the GameCube is Your Favorite Console.
Oh, no, I didn't see it.
And I go through 10 different reasons. I go through 10 different awesome things about the GameCube, and some of it is just some ridiculous shit. It's a very tongue-in-cheek, really kind of ridiculous video. Well, I made a sequel to that video.
Okay.
And in the sequel, it's even more over the top. Let's just say you're going to see me using the GameCube as a drum set. You're going to see me using the GameCube as a grill. You're going to see me using the GameCube as weights to work out with.
Oh, man.
It is a really stupid video, but I hope that people enjoy it.
That's
That's awesome.
I'm going to try to put out one video like that a month, a video that's just kind of ridiculous and over the top and stupid.
Okay.
And then I'm going to kind of do other stuff. Like another video I've got coming in May. I bought 3 Chinese handheld knockoff consoles off Amazon. And I'm basically kind of reviewing them in a way.
Oh, awesome.
And yeah, and then another video that it's coming is I'm just sitting down and unboxing NES games, Super Nintendo games, and Nintendo 64 games.
Oh,
like complete in box games, just unboxing them, talking about the games. But yeah, I'm just putting a lot more production values into the videos, more camera angles, more B-roll, more interesting B-roll. We're really stepping up the game on the editing. So, my hope is that all that stuff really shows in the videos. And so, yeah, that's pretty much kind of what I'm doing, trying to drop down one video per week, but make the quality as high as I can possibly make it.
So quality over quantity.
Looking forward
Yes.
to
Very
that.
beautiful thing.
Looking
That's
forward
dope.
to that, dude. That sounds awesome.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Your,
and
your
everybody should.
nephew is going to be working over. I'm sorry.
Nephew's gonna be working overtime.
Overtime. He's like, oh.
Yeah, no, he's actually, he felt the same way with editing some of the videos. He felt like it was starting to feel like work too.
Really?
But he has been having a blast editing these new videos.
that's good.
He's been
That's
having a
great.
lot
That's a good
of fun.
sign.
Yeah, that is a good sign.
That's a
Yup.
good sign.
Then it's gonna come out
Yep.
really, really good. Then.
yeah.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Well, we are looking forward to it.
Looking
Everybody in the
forward.
chat.
Oh,
we're looking forward to
man.
that too. And mate,
Yeah.
Can I
Watch out.
one more thing I want to say.
Retro Wolf, man.
One more thing I want to say for a little challenge to throw out to people.
Uh-oh.
In every video going forward, starting in May,
Okay.
somewhere in the video, my Corgi link is going to be hidden in the video somewhere. So every single video, I'm chatting, and I will announce it at the beginning of every video. I've got like a 5-10 second clip of me talking about it. But every video, I filmed my Corgi in front of a green screen.
Okay.
And he's hidden in every video somewhere. So I'm challenging everybody to try to find him in each video and then comment his location.
so it's like a Where's Waldo.
That's dope. That's cool.
That's interesting, man.
I like that.
That's a cool.
That's cool.
That's cool, man.
That's cool for giveaways. We should steal it.
We should steal it.
You're more than welcome.
Remember when I mentioned that
We'll
respect
have a
thing?
court.
There used to be
don't
a
have a
book.
corgi.
There used to be a book I got when I was little, and it's just like Where's Waldo? It's like finding the gold bug. It was some stupid little thing, but every time you looked through the book, you would find them in the background somewhere. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
Pretty interesting.
I would buy them just for that. So now we gotta look for this damn thing. Every
Yeah,
intrigued
and
by
here's
that.
the funny thing. The first video, because I've gotten pretty much every video in May done ahead of time so we can get ahead.
Right.
And the first video that he edited, I told him, when you hide Link in the video, don't tell me where he is because I want to try to find him. In the first video that we made, I watched it like 4 or 5 times and I couldn't find him. I was getting so fucking pissed off and he was laughing his ass off. He kept telling me that it was in an obvious place. And then finally, after I watched it like a 6th time, I finally found it.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh shit! So this is like.
That's really,
So
really,
this is gonna be
really
a more
good.
than one. You gotta watch the videos more than once.
That's
Alright.
good.
Cool little.
Potentially, yeah.
You know what's
Alright.
funny? What if you did it in the intro where you announced the picture of him, but that's actually where he was hidden.
Oh
You're
man.
like, he was right there.
Oh,
It gets game an idea.
Yo, that probably is one of the ideas.
well, we don't know now because it's gonna be.
And then you just keep watching. You're like, I can't find this thing. He was right. I just pointed right at
You
him.
saw his finger. There's it. You follow the finger.
So unless you saw this podcast, you won't know.
Hey. Oh wait, who just got us on the super chat? I just missed it. It was
Michael Westmoreland. Thank you so much.
Thanks for the super chat, man.
Wow.
Appreciate
I
that,
haven't
man.
seen you for a while. It's good to see you.
Yeah, welcome back,
Michael.
man.
Thank you. Always appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, like I said, we're looking forward to it. It looks like you got some stuff cooking.
I do. Yep.
Nice.
I'm excited about it, man. I'm also working on a short film right now too. I'm getting into filmmaking.
Oh, that's
see that?
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm writing a script for a short film. It'll be like 10 to 15 minute short film. So I'm hoping to be able to start filming that sometime near the end of spring, maybe beginning of summer is kind of what I'm shooting for.
What's it about?
It's gonna be sort of a horror genre short film, but it's not anything supernatural.
Okay.
It's going to be kind of it's kind of intense, kind of building the intensity throughout. But it's basically about a couple of guys who go on a fishing trip. They usually go on a yearly fishing trip, but they haven't been able to for a couple of years. They go on a fishing trip for the first time in a couple of years, and let's just say some shit goes bad.
Well, fishing is the most dangerous sport. Actually, that's a dumb fact, but it's true.
Oh, yeah. When you're out in the storms,
It
and
is
shit.
the most dangerous sport.
I don't be out there.
More than skydiving, more than anything else. Fishing is
Yeah,
the
it is.
most dangerous
definitely
sport.
is.
Yeah.
That's why people disappear all the time.
Oh yeah, people drown. You know, what do you do when you fish?
But when you go out and
you
get, like,
drunk. You know,
The big fishing rigs,
Yeah,
the big
yeah.
fishing rigs when you go out in Alaska and stuff.
Knowing my ass, I'll be drunk on the boat and fall over. Nah,
Oh, that's what
that
happens.
ain't gonna happen.
That's what happens. Man.
That's why I'll be out there, man.
No,
I gotta drink.
That is the most dangerous.
I gotta
sport.
drink, man.
Wow.
Listen, you know what I
But
really
that's a
wanna-
good story.
You know what I
though.
really want to see? I mean, I want to see that, but you know what I really want to see? A live action version of PT short film.
Yeah.
Man, I want to see
you can
the
pull that
actual
off-
game finished.
I'm saying, if you can pull that off in the movie the same way they did it, I mean, it doesn't have to be too long either. It's
Okay.
just, it's
People are
just
gonna have
creepy.
heart attacks.
It's just creepy.
I just want to know what the like.
And all you need is a hallway. All you need is a hallway and just keep filming
No,
and go
that
back and
was-
forth.
as
I
far
never
as-
seen it in real life.
As far as demos for any game in
It's
history,
one of the best. One of the best.
that is the best.
That's a full-on
demo.
game.
It's gonna give people
of
heart attack.
anything.
That's a full game in like an hour.
That is the best.
We'll have Chalk play it.
in an hour.
the marketing for that was awesome.
Yep.
Everything about that was
Somehow
just
everyone
genius.
found that shit. Everyone found it.
Well, because of the internet.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was awesome. The way that the whole
And I
thing
still
was.
have it.
Same
No
here.
kidding.
I'm not losing that thing.
I'm
there
glad
and
that
now.
it
Hey.
doesn't go away. That you actually
it
keep
did go
it.
away.
Because
No, that did go away.
Nintendo didn't.
No, Nintendo. They did Nintendo. Konami just dropped it. You can't download it no more.
If your hard drive fails,
Yeah, you lose
you're done.
But you can play it on. I mean, they got it on the internet.
Damn, man.
Do they?
They got bootlegs basically. Well, how to play it. Yeah, it's not lost forever.
I was gonna say,
That's what
is
it
it
is.
Outlast?
They have a VR. They have a VR version. No, they have a VR version of it too. But yes,
Nice.
so that is the show for today. I mean, we
One more
Right.
question. One last
go.
Thank
quick
you,
question.
Retro.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, that's
Where did Retro Wolf come from, and was it influenced by Altered Beast?
Okay. So so Retro Wolf, I mean, unfortunately it's nothing exciting, right? You're talking about just the name in general,
Yes.
right? Retro Wolf. Yep.
Yeah.
So I was born in '88, 32 years old, turning 33 this year.
All right.
Retro, I mean, that's obvious, right?
Yep.
Wolf is my last name, so that's pretty much it. Born in '88, love retro games. Wolf is my last name. Smashed the three together,
Retro
and that's
Wolf
pretty much
88.
it.
That's it.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
Well, last
Yeah.
name Wolf.
Okay.
All right. Not bad.
I like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout
Yep.
out to Retro Ralph in the chat with
Yeah,
the
shout out to
super
the
chat.
Retro
Yeah.
Wolf.
Shout out to the
Chill
chat,
out.
Perry. Y'all
Yo.
are crazy. Y'all are,
Yeah, chat came through today, man.
y'all are something special.
Yo, Retro Ralph said, "What's the game I'm supposed to play again?"
Astro
That
Chain.
was,
Astral
that was
Chain,
Last of Us.
Last of Us 2. Come on, Retro Ralph, get on that, man.
By the way,
come on.
Uncharted also, right?
Was
was
it
gonna
the
say-
Evil Within?
Evil Within.
Yeah.
Oh, yo,
I'm supposed
I
to
will.
play that too.
I will send you a list.
Arcade Pickers is awesome, by the way. Just want to say that.
We gotta get
That's
Ralph
awesome.
back on, man. That's
Yeah,
an
we gotta
awesome
talk about that show.
that's our guy, man.
No,
Yo, Ralph,
you
we
have
gonna
a good
be
thing
hit.
going, man.
We gonna hit. I'm gonna hit you up real soon. We gotta get you back. And
Oh, yeah.
we gotta yell at you.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You gotta go through the
That
boot camp, man.
sounds so welcoming.
No, but boot camp, man. Boot
Gotta
camp.
go through the boot camp.
Boot camp, man.
Gotta go
Boot
through the
camp.
training.
Gotta go through the video game training, man.
Yeah. Now, a lot of the retro guests, they just stay retro. Except for Retro Wolf. You seem to, dabble a little bit in
yeah.
Game Pass and stuff. So.
Yeah. Man, I just love games, right? Whether it's retro games, modern games. I try not to limit myself to any console, any genre, any time period. I just love video games. I try to experience as much as I can, and I wish more people would do that. I mean, I get it. People like certain genres more than others, and that's fine. But I feel like some people are a little bit closed-minded sometimes. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's true.
And it's that cancel culture, and like if someone's like if people are like Sony people, they'll hate on Xbox, or if they're Xbox.
It's been that way since Nintendo.
And it's like
always.
And it's like, why wouldn't you want everybody to kind of just do well? Why not? Well,
because
that
threatens your company.
Well, it's also the companies also do the same thing, like with their marketing.
I mean,
competition is
competition is good.
Genesis
always
does.
good.
Genesis does with Nintendo. Like, come on.
Competition is always good.
The marketing is it also does it puts a wrench in things too. So.
Yeah, until you buy it out, like EA and like Madden. Like, what happened to competition there? Like, no one cares. Nah, I don't care about Madden now because there's no competition. Yeah, there's my blitz. Man.
What happened to 2K?
Yeah,
2K. So
2K.
The only thing,
the game day, like the competition was good for both of them. I understand.
I stopped playing NBA 2K at 11 when they had the Jordan edition. But it made me want to come back because it had the really bad voice acting in 15.
That is true.
So that voice acting was crazy bad.
Which is another podcast.
Crazy
Which
bad.
is another podcast.
We definitely gotta play it.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it could just be about NBA 2K15.
No,
the entire podcast.
When you played that for me, I was like, "Are you freaking serious?"
Out of control,
They didn't do another take.
We could have have a good half-hour talk about how that occurred. So.
Yeah.
Look forward to that.
Oh yeah, no, it's coming in the future. Yeah.
Who? Okay, look real quick. Just who? How many of you guys miss the days of EA Sports Big?
Oh, EA Sports Big is amazing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man,
wasn't that SSX also?
Yes.
Yeah,
big
dude, that
also,
was the
yep.
golden days right there, man.
And
It was the
basketball.
golden days.
Basketball.
Yeah, NBA
Live.
Street, dude.
Not live, man.
No,
NBA
NBA Live.
Street.
No.
NBA Street.
EA.
Big, man.
Oh, well, big. That was big to me. To me, that was big.
Oh, my gosh.
I was tracking EA for a while.
Thank you.
Good timing.
Good call.
That was big to me.
Listen,
You gotta cut him off.
I miss arcade style, like, games in general.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arcade style fun games.
Indies,
Fun needs to happen.
Indies
I
have
miss
been kind of
shooters,
coming
too.
back with that. Indies have been helping out with that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I want to see an indie developer make a shooter, like a light gun shooter.
There's one out for PC.
Yeah.
Was there?
Yeah. Retro Ralph showed.
Well, they're gonna have to do something with that House of Dead.
Oh, was that on Steam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's,
I saw that game.
there's new shooters. You play with the
Yes.
mouse, but you can play with the gun too.
I saw
He
that.
told us all that.
Yes. I saw that. I saw it. Yes.
But I don't know if it's beating Ascendant. I don't know. We gotta try it. We getting Ascendant.
Dude,
so.
I want to get
You
that.
gotta try it.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, man.
There's no extra software.
You gotta hook stuff up to TV. But yeah.
But you only do it once.
I know.
You do it one time, and that's it.
Yeah, I know.
That's it. But
Still gonna be
time.
on
it's with the LEDs.
If you have an arcade, it's cool.
The sensors
my
look kind of like, but hey man, if the accuracy is good, no calibration, it's all good.
Talking about light guns, y'all.
Sorry,
People don't know what that
Sorry,
is.
we're
That's a
talking
lost thing. That's a lost
Talking
thing.
about light gun games.
Yep.
Sorry. Time crisis.
Hopefully not for long. I mean, hopefully they'll come back. But yes, man. Like always, a pleasure.
Yes.
Awesome to
man.
have you on the show. You're welcome back anytime you feel.
Yeah,
Or
definitely
anytime
got
we
to
Yeah,
can
dude.
tell you to
Hell
come
yeah.
back, you can just show up anytime.
Hey,
Like,
man.
Hey.
And how can people find you and all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. First, I want to say, guys, it has been a fucking blast being on your podcast. It's been an absolute honor. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thanks for coming on.
Like, look, anytime somebody asks me to be on their podcast, I'm like, what? You want me on your podcast? What?
Yeah, man.
So it's awesome. I really appreciate you taking the time to have me on as a guest. It really means a lot. As far as where people can find me, YouTube, RetroWolf88. Make sure you check out the Mama Retro channel as well. That's going to be kicking off soon. I got a lot of new, really awesome content coming in May. High production values, like I said earlier. I'm also on Twitter, RetroWolf88. I'm on Instagram, retro_wolf_88. And I have a Discord server too. You can find that in any description, any description of any of my videos. You can find the link to the Discord server. That's really the best way to interact with me because I don't really like social media that much. So I don't do a lot on social media. So Yeah. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I used to have a Facebook group, but I fucking hate Facebook groups.
Discord is the
Yeah,
way.
that's
Yeah, no, Discord is
I feel
good,
that.
man.
I
I
feel
actually
that.
like Discord.
I feel that.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that. I hate social media also. I'm like you. I'm like,
Yep.
I hate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But Discord is good. It's actually
It's a cool spot to just drop some info. If you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's social
I just
media is
do-
currency now.
I just don't have time for social media. It's too much of a time suck. I got
Yes.
much better things to
Yes.
do with my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
You always end
Exactly.
up falling down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh,
Especially on Twitter. Fuck.
So you need time to play Astral Chain, so you can't be doing that.
yeah, you gotta ignore that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
man. But I do like your podcast, by the way. Your podcast
Thanks,
is
man.
pretty
Yeah,
good, man.
Yep.
Thanks. I'm gonna be taking a break from it for a while. I don't know when I'll be picking it back up, but yeah, I appreciate it.
Hopefully, if when you do, you have us on there. No, I'm sorry.
Hey, I would love that for real. Yeah.
You let us
as
know
a
we're
revival of your podcast.
Hey, we
That
would
be-
we would be
honored.
down. We would be down.
It'll be,
Honestly.
the, it'll be the 1 year anniversary revival
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah.
No, I think what I'm looking to do is try to find somebody that can do the podcast with me. Find a co-host, because I think it would be better if I had somebody with me.
Yeah.
But that does seem to make a difference. So I think that's kind of the direction I'm going to take if I do, pick it back up.
We don't know anything about having a couple people
Yeah.
doing the
Oh, yeah. What do we know about that?
And it's not chaotic or
Guys.
anything when you have 5 people trying to talk over each other. But
Yeah.
No, listen,
It's funny because for everybody
pull it
out there that wants to start a podcast, just so you know, like they always say, don't have more than 3 people in the podcast.
Yeah,
And here we went
and
at
this
5.
is, and
we
here
go.
we are. All right, here we are. Like we're still going 5 strong, and it's like, no, man.
Don't listen
Like,
to the internet.
Don't
Do what
listen
you
to
do.
what.
Do
Don't
what
listen
you
to
do.
what people say. Just do what you like to do. Be around people that you like. You know,
And try not to talk over each other.
well, that's it. Well, that's it.
Oh, we got I think Super Boo subscribed to the channel, and Mama Retros and Jay Lewis subscribed to the channel as
Oh.
well, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, you get
Oh,
some
sweet.
subscribers over
why,
on
thank
channel.
you so much. We
Appreciate
appreciate
it.
that.
Yeah, man.
I just want to say real quick, you guys have great chemistry together.
Thank you.
And the 5 of you on the podcast, it works. Like even I was like, 5 guys on a podcast? I've never seen that
Everybody
before.
says
but
that.
Everybody says that.
it
Yeah. Everybody
works.
says that. Yeah.
You guys have great chemistry together, so you make it happen, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, we
Thank
try.
you.
Appreciate
Thank you.
that,
We
man.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, we hope everybody else enjoys it also.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it's different.
Especially when we're drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
never been drunk.
Yeah, the T-rail.
well, this is a big podcast because it's a 160th, and you know, and we're glad to have you as a
Yep.
part of this.
Hell yeah,
And,
man.
Yeah,
Until
man.
next time.
And we got to have you back.
Yes,
We
definitely.
definitely got to
Oh,
have
yeah.
you back.
Yes.
Or
Any-
collaborate
anytime.
on the video. Like we got to talk behind the scenes.
Absolutely,
We
man.
definitely got to talk, man. I'd love to do that, man. I have some
I'm
ideas. I actually have an idea for a video that I haven't seen on YouTube yet.
Okay.
And I want to talk to you about it. And I want to
Dude,
see.
yeah.
I want to see what you think.
Shoot
about
me
it.
a message, man.
Yeah.
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 5 beats 3. Keep it up.
Um,
Wow. Michael, thank you.
That being
Michael
said.
Westmoreland, thanks again.
Oh shit! Thank you.
Michael
And also,
Westland.
Another subscription to
Thank you,
Retro Wolf.
And
Michael.
another
we
sub for
appreciate
Retro Wolf. There you go.
Thank you so much, dude.
Thank
Yo,
you.
no, check out Retro Wolf's channel.
Definitely.
Hell yeah.
Very, very good stuff. I've
Hell
seen a
yeah.
lot of
Thank you.
retro channels out there. There's very few that are like as entertaining and engaging as Retro
Absolutely.
Wolf, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Thanks,
I
man. I
highly
really
recommend
appreciate
it.
that. That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah,
Highly
Matt does
recommend
that.
Mac does that.
This is what Nintendo.
Oh, really? Dude, come on, man.
Go ahead, let's go.
Oh yeah, no.
Go ahead, I'll get the. Come on.
Thank you for that.
And on that note,
On that note, dude, thank you so much once again, dude. We're gonna sign off right here, and it's been fun, dude.
Be good, Matt.
Yes.
Yes. We'll catch you soon.
Take
Man.
it easy.
Next time you're
Thank
in New
you for your
York.
time. We appreciate
Next
you.
time you're in New York,
Yes.
we'll show you around.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, man. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Get drunk.
Yeah, we got you.
We mean it, too.
Yes.
Be good, brother.
Later.
That was a lot of fun, man.
Hell yeah.
yeah, man.
That was.
Matt's cool peeps.
That was super fun.
I like it when we have cool guests on, man, which is basically everybody.
Everyone. We don't have anybody on that we.
Now we haven't had a bad guest, and I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I really don't want to jinx it.
Wait till the day.
Oh, but we've never had a bad guest. Everyone's fucking cool.
The time we have a test call with a guest where we're like,
and we'll be like, "Fuck."
You're like, listen, what the hell are you talking about? You just came on here to do what?
Shit.
I don't. Maybe we need to reschedule this. No?
I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a disaster.
My Skype just crashed. I don't know.
No.
My computer crashed
Oh,
mid
shit.
conversation.
This isn't gonna be good.
Everybody in the chat would be like, "Oh, this is entertaining as shit. Look at level 857 sweating bullets."
It's like, all right.
Trying to make this interesting. I don't know what's happening. No, but he's cool people, man.
Yeah, man.
That's great, dude.
Good stuff, man. I'd love to have him on again, and I'd love to
We
do
will.
a collab video.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is the part of the podcast where we tell you about our schedule.
Yeah.
For anybody out there who doesn't know, we do have a streaming schedule, and next week, y'all.
What's next week?
Oh, shit.
Monday.
That's next week. Fuck.
Monday is a new month.
Oh, word.
I won't be
Yeah.
here. I'm joking.
It's the first Monday of the month, which means
What does that mean?
what does that mean, Chuck?
We're doing the Indie eShop recap for the Nintendo Switch.
Damn it.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every first Monday of the month.
The first Monday of the month. Get up, get up.
It's
Get
the
up.
first
wake up,
Monday
and
of the
that's
month.
next month.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, we're doing live reactions of video game trailers next. Actually, upcoming Monday. Yeah,
Yeah.
this Monday.
Nice, man. Come on.
And you
You
don't
should
want
have
to miss
checked it out. You should have checked it out.
You don't want to miss it, man, because it's going to be interesting. Last month was actually that's the first rollout of this.
That's
live,
probably top month ever.
and that was amazing. That was actually very fun.
That was a lot of fun. A lot of people,
was-
live interaction, people
Yeah,
watching.
man.
Super fun.
It was more fun than I actually expected. It was
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
crazy.
I was shocked. I was like, wow, this is, and what was it? Intrigue Gaming even like watched.
he was lurking. He was lurking.
He was lurking, and he
popped in there.
ended up playing one of the games that we watched the trailer.
Same thing
for.
with Cassandra.
Yeah,
Cassandra
yeah,
got one did a review
Couple
on
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
man.
couple
No,
of them, yeah.
listen,
So-
this is what it's about. This is what we want to bring to the table.
We're going to let y'all know about these games that nobody knows about.
Yes. 'cause
Yeah.
Listen,
There's so many.
there's so many games out on the Switch. It's like, especially
On the
indie
daily.
games.
On the daily.
Especially indie games. It's like you're never gonna hear about them.
So
You're
kick
never
off
gonna
your
see
month with us
So yeah,
and learn about these titles.
live with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it, man.
Discover at the same time.
And then what else we got?
Oh yeah. Then of course, because it's the first Tuesday of the month.
First
we got-
Tuesday of the month.
Wake up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We starting off live.
Wake up.
Because it's the first Tuesday of every month, or the month
Damn.
of every month
Shit.
of the month. It's the Tetris 99
Online extravaganza.
online battle. Everybody's invited. Everybody can play. You can join in. The password is 857857.
Join in and get whoop.
Get your eyes popped. So
Or you can
take
whoop.
toe tags.
Wow.
You can whoop out.
857-857. Join that. Join it. Join me. Listen, if you're not good in Tetris, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not about winning. It's not about losing. It's just about being in the community, enjoying the game.
Listen, if you're
That
not good,
is
you still
it.
got a chance.
That is it. And listen, I've lost. Actually, the first time I rolled this out, I've actually lost.
Last one.
And it was to the Retromania Michael Herman.
Mike Herman.
Shout
Mike
out to
Herman
Mike Herman all
from
day.
Retromania. He beat my ass.
He's
the first
actually
two times.
he's pretty
He's good.
He's
good.
pretty good, and it sucks because I gave him the pointer. And he was like, "I got second place. You guys have any pointers on that?" And I'm like, "Well, you got to do this and this and this."
He said,
and then he's like,
He ju-
"Word."
he turned
I
your
got it."
sword
And then
back on you and stabbed you in the
and
stomach.
he's like, "Oh shit, you're just killing the master now. You're killing the master now."
He's
All
standing over you like, revenge, please.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, no. If you guys are interested, you can definitely join in. Tune in to Tetris Tuesday.
That's right.
This coming Tuesday.
I know it happens Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, and you know it. You're watching it right now.
It's the live podcast.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
Look, that was a scream. That means I'm excited.
Okay.
Yes.
But
Wednesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern
yeah.
Standard Time. Every Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're here now.
Oh yeah.
You know what we're talking about.
And we might have a guest. You never know.
Yeah.
You
Or
never
it might
know.
just be us. Hopefully you,
You
enjoy
never
us. Hopefully you enjoy us.
You just gotta follow us on our social media so you know what's up.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we post that shit up early. We post it up early, so it's like a scavenger hunt. You gotta be like You gotta be in there.
Scavenger.
You gotta be in there to be like, wait, what?
You
Where
gotta
are
be.
they?
You gotta be all up.
What are they
in
doing
there.
next week? What are they doing? All right.
You might find out in the Discord. Join the Discord.
Hey, dude.
And, we'll drop that information in there.
We're pretty active on Discord, man.
Join
Our
the
Discord is
community.
on our pin to our Twitter.
All
Join the
dudes.
community. I got to put
Is
up a
it?
new link. I got to put up a link. Every 7 days, I got to put up a new link.
Gotcha.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
okay.
Don't do it. I know you're about to do it. Don't. No bad joke. Yep. I cut that off.
Wait.
What about Zelda?
Say-
Yeah,
say
what
the-
about Zelda?
Turn
You
this
gotta
man's
look.
mic off.
Say the
You
joke.
turn this man's mic off.
Turn it off.
And you know I caught you too. That's why he's sitting there.
I was going to talk about Super Boo's comment. He said 5 guys podcasting games instead of burgers and fries, but whatever.
Yeah. I like that, Super Boo.
That wasn't to you, Super Boo. That was to
That was for Turbo.
That was for Turbo. That was
I like
to-
that.
I like
was
that
a pretty
comment.
funny comment.
Yes, but Turbo deserves that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yo,
Just
you know
no
what's
matter
how,
what.
yo, you know how long it's taken us to get through the streaming schedule? It's fucking crazy.
So,
No, you're right.
that's
You're right.
Wednesdays. That's Wednesdays. And then Thursdays, we got Throwback Thursdays with the one and only
There you
me.
go, Stikz. Yep.
Yes,
Six.
sir.
And that's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time also.
Sticks it in.
Where I will start. Really? Where I will play some retro games. And this month, we got 1 week left on my Dreamcast month.
Oh,
Seems
shit.
like I've been playing Dreamcast for a while, right?
I know, no, it feels like 2 months to be honest.
Exactly. But yeah, I still got another game for Dreamcast. Right?
What you doing?
Or do I?
The last game
Is it?
you have.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
No,
yeah,
wait.
yeah. It's still April.
It is
Still
still,
April.
right?
Still April.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Resident Evil Code Veronica. So,
Veronica.
Resident Evil Code Veronica. I'm sure you guys love watching me play Resident Evil.
Oh, you gotta
Hopefully-
watch
listen,
it.
I'm going to play this one better, hopefully.
No, you're not.
Hopefully.
He's gonna
hey,
die
it's
multiple
not-
times.
This is not for Saturn. This is not Resident Evil for Saturn.
He's gonna
You're
die
not
a
going
lot.
to want to miss it no matter what.
He's gonna die. He's gonna
You're not
die a
gonna wanna
lot.
miss this.
Regardless of what happens,
Is
it
he
will
gonna
be
make it?
entertaining. Okay?
He's gonna die a lot.
Regardless.
Is he
Place
gonna
your
die
bets.
a lot?
Place your bets.
Is he gonna
all right?
die a lot or
Place
is he
your
not?
bets.
You know, we'll do it.
Let's
We'll
see.
do a count of how many times he's gonna die in the stream.
Yeah.
I will ace this game. It's done well.
Oh,
right?
dude, you hear her?
I'm gonna say 25.
And then what you got?
We got Fighter Fridays every Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This Friday, we are going to play Turtles Hyperstone Heist because it's obviously superior to Turtles in time.
And you're playing it with me.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Co-op.
Cowabunga.
This is the first co-op Fighter Fridays.
Yep.
Halloween's
Couch
dead.
co-op.
So he's not playing
First
a fighter.
couch co-op.
Remember that
This is
little
the
It's a
first.
beat 'em up. It's a beat 'em up.
It's a
What's
first-
the problem?
Beat him up Friday.
Halloween
Beat
sneaker
'em
dick.
front.
No,
Doesn't-
no. Fighter
doesn't roll-
Fridays is
doesn't roll off
count,
the
beat 'em
tongue
up.
like that.
Beat 'em ups count for Fighter Fridays.
Shmups.
It's in the title. It's in the
Bum-ups.
title.
Oh man, what are you
Anyway.
saying?
And don't forget next Friday, the first Friday of the month of May,
Oh yes.
we doing Smash Fridays.
Oh,
Now we're going to start an
Smash.
hour early so we can get more fights in. So,
Oh yeah.
and if you're not good at Smash, don't worry. Just come play because I lose all the
Dude.
time.
And
It's
come
not
with a good internet
about
connection, too.
winning the game. It's about joining the community.
Exactly.
How fun is it if you get to play with the people that you're watching?
That's right.
Exactly.
And get your ass whooped by them.
Well, if it happens, that's whatever that happens. But it doesn't have to be about winning.
No, it does. I'm sorry.
Dude, it's not.
Listen, it's never about winning.
This is the part where Chalk is like, "This is my show.
Yes, exactly.
This is my show."
And that is the weekly stream, folks.
Yes.
Yo, the stream was actually the
dude.
stream schedule was a topic basically.
Oh, dude, no, that was.
I kept it under control.
Anyway.
Emerald, can you believe we have a streaming schedule?
Yeah. Type it in all caps if you believe it.
Can't.
But yeah, no, listen, thank you so much, everybody in the chat. You guys are awesome. As always, thank you, Retro Ralph. Thank you. Shit, how many super chats we get today?
Retro Wolf, and Retro Ralph for being in the chat.
Who's
Oh,
Walf?
Retro-
Who's Retro Walf? Damn, man.
He said thank you, Retro Ralph. But
I said thank you, Retro Ralph, for the super chat. I remember
Oh, okay,
who else
sorry.
said the super
I thought you were
chat.
trying to
Well,
shout
you
out
said
the guests.
Retro Ralph. He said Retro Walf. That's two different people.
That's Anyway.
Thank you,
Anyway.
thank you, Cassandra.
Cassandra,
Yes.
Thank you,
yes.
Magicel.
Thank you.
Michael Westmoreland.
Thank you so
And-
much. Thank you.
Thank you, Retro Ralph.
Thank
And
That's
shout
it.
out to Retro Wolf.
Yes.
No, that was awesome. I had
Yeah,
a
we
really good
appreciate
time.
all of y'all.
Nothing but love, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, it was great.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome
Chat is
podcast.
always popping. We love
Yes.
it.
Ah,
We
dude.
love y'all. Thank you.
Like
Oh, yeah.
You guys are the best. And you know what? Until next week, it's been fun.
Thank you.
Hell
See you
yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Later.
Sorry about that.